Y'all, I have a problem. I will go over that problem in just a minute. What is wrong with my arm? Oh my god. Y'all. Y'all. Uh, oh, right. I was like, where am I? Give me just a second. So, I'm gonna be whispering a little bit today. And we're gonna be listening to some 80s music. Hopefully, my stuff doesn't get yelled about. It's probably gonna get yelled about. Maybe I shouldn't listen to this. Invisibat. Yeah. I'm fixing that right now. I had my model turned off because there I am. Yeah. Help, my arm's stuck, and I don't know why. Yeah, I really want to listen to this music, but something tells me it's all copyright and I'm gonna get yelled about. Watch the thought of you doing art piece, one word, bracelet. No! No! They know! They know! Shit! We gotta go, guys. We gotta leave. Man, something tells me I can't listen to this. I'm very sad. I want to. That's okay. I'll just pull this out. I've got a... They know. They know what I did with the bracelet. But, welcome in, everybody. Goober, yeah. Thank you for the sit, Blippy. I'm actually gonna take the opportunity to take my pills. But, Leona is the sleepies right now, so I am going to be talking very gently for the time being. Y'all are getting a sniffa and ASMR stream on accident. And pill check here for anyone who needs to take them. Funny thing, so I originally did it as a channel point image, then when I made the model I also just slapped it on there. So, hey, high five. Me, the Empress, shaking hands in the middle. Fucking just slapping it on there. Listen, it makes shit easy. If it's already there. What? Why wouldn't I? Also, yeah, he's hibernating right now. Let me let me eat the bed. Oh yeah, let me turn on all my Wait, can a mod turn on my redeems? I'll let the mods do that. I'm eating my pills right now. The VOD was hilarious. I'm glad you appreciate the VOD. Thank you, Sugar. Yeah, I'm taking my pills right now. Also, Sugar, don't forget to take your vitamins. Water. Lunch break's almost over, Lumen. No! We're gonna lose Lumen to work. I have noticed that. I've noticed a lot of my chatters are just now having to go to work and are all sad about it, and I get sad for them. Yeah, take your vitamins! Alright. So, my stuff should be on now. Thank you, Sugar. And Dread, grass on first. Dread, grass on first, and thank you for the 30 fucking months. Also, I am helping Sugar. I'm coming down from the bottom. There you go. We did it! We did it together! I know I work at 11 a.m., 3 p.m. your time. Yeah! Like, I've noticed that. A lot of schedules have changed, and a lot of people are now working when I'm streaming. And I don't get to see, like, half of people anymore, and I'm like, where is everybody? I miss you. But I understand work is a thing, and, you know. But, yeah, Wee1 is doing a big nappies for the same reason I needed to take yesterday off. I pushed the buttons. Thank you, Sugar. As you guys probably are sort of aware, right now LA is going through some shit. And as someone who lives pretty much, like, not in it, but close enough to it to be worried that it'll spread, I almost turned on Sister. No, she needs to stay off for now. Thankfully I'll be off most Mondays and Fridays and Wednesdays when you stream, so yeah. Yay! Thank you for the pet. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, LA is going through some rough shit right now, and it's, at the very least, very stressful to think about. Thank you, Sugar. I spent all day Sunday keeping up with the news so that I could be prepared for what's happening. Oh, goodbye, Lumen. Have a good work. I also have to wipe down my tablet here. It's a little gunky. Yeah, have good work shift. But yeah, it's bullshit is what's happening. And we were just pretty much prepping for a just-in-case scenario. Ew, Grammy. Yeah, Cecil likes to rub his little kitty nose on it. So now I'm wiping it down to get Cecil's kitty nose off of it. Jeez, tablet, yeah. Cecil likes to, like, bump his head on it and, like, rub his nose on it, and it gets goopy at, like, the bottom half of it, because it's on a shelf. The way it's set up is there's a wall right here, right next to me, and there's a little shelf right... Hold on, let me do it with this hand. Right here. I'm almost touching it. And underneath is my computer in a little wedge with my desk, and then this little shelf up here is for my tablet monitor, and it sits like, here's my main monitor, my tablet's on the wall like this, and he'll get on my desk and just rub. He'll just rub all over it. So I'm cleaning it real quick, and my little cheese man can have its goop off of my stuff. Oh, hello. I am in the wrong spot. I am not supposed to be here. Hi. It really does look like I got moved. Let me find out. There I am. There we go. Alright, everything has been fixed. Boop. Also, I had a crazy-ass stream yesterday. Alright, I was saying basically TLDR, Leon's sleeping because mentally exhausted. I was mentally exhausted Sunday, so Monday I needed to rest. I didn't even sleep. I just laid there. I did a mitosis. I did. I escaped. I escaped from my confines. Also, I woke up later than I was supposed to because Leon made the bed way too comfy. I mean, way too comfy. He snuggled up on me, and he was warm, and I fell back asleep. Oh, yeah. She's doing okay. She's doing as good as she can with what she's got. She's got her hand, she's got her wrist in a brace. We've checked on her a few times. Taps the VIB seat. Scoots over. Yeah, I'll be hopping in just a second. Shocker. How up? My nose, hold on.
Hello.
My frickin' nose is itching, hold up.
Oh no. Are you allergic to me? Do I offend?
No.
Oh, I think I know why your nose is itching. It's because I didn't take my pills yet. Oops.
Sugar, you said you were gonna. Ooh, today's Tuesday. I'm very excited. Not tomorrow, today. Eats sugar. Candy. Yeah, hang. Crunches on the sugar skull. Hold on, I have to do my ritual in the server. I have to summon the campaign with my little bird dance. What the fuck? Who did that? Who did that to me? Jenga? What would you like on me, Dread? What are we doing? Let me pull up my stickers.
I got the water.
Excellent. Get the water. Which one we doing? Put me on your head. Okay. The little cheese eater. Look at her. Look at the... Oh, I like that. I like just jostling her around. You know what? Here, let me... Look at the little cheese eater. Right on my noggin. I'm there in spirit. You are here in spirit. There you are. You're right there. Alright, so today I'm going to be drawing Ryza, I believe? Or at least a redeem for Ryza. I like your little gif. Meep, 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 meep. It's very cute.
No, you. Exactly. That's pretty
Ryza,
much
what
my
am I
Vandal
doing?
brain cell on Tuesday.
Oh my god, that man's tits are huge! Sir, you're knockers! I'm sorry. Listen, fucking just look. Can you blame me?
In other news,
Anyway.
man's titties
Sir.
are whoa. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
Like,
Huge bond hong gong gong.
Yeah, no, he has huge tits, sir. Sir, your tits are bigger than your head. Not just my head, your head. It's one of his OCs, apparently. And he wants him posed sexily. It's not gonna show anything, obviously, because it's Twitter. It's Twitch. Twitter sucks.
What's Twitter? I only
Don't go to Twitter.
Twatter.
Yeah, it's Twitter.
Tutor.
I like Twatter. I like Shitter as well. Shitter's also my favorite.
Zitter.
Zitter, yeah. I make the X sound like an SH because that's what it does in Spanish. So I call it Shitter. The free the nipple! I would if I could. I cannot. Alright, we got Big Boy and we got the pose reference.
I'm gonna try drawing my stupid fish dragon again because I'm like, how the fuck did I do this so well before? Can I replicate it? Probably not.
Get.
We'll see. No, you.
That's for you.
Hecking frick.
Why am I so sniffly?
Snurfles. Well, it is like springtime around where you guys are, so maybe
it's
allergies.
Summer. It could be allergies, but I don't know.
Maybe you're allergic to the nonsense happening. I don't know.
I am allergic to the nonsense. They called the
Aren't
National
we
Guard
all?
on us. There's apparently 2,000 National Guard dudes are like in LA sleeping on the floor, and I'm like, rip. Oof, I'm on the floor. That's what happens when you're a dog of the military, I guess. And you have a leader that doesn't give a shit about you. It's almost like you're on the wrong side of history. I don't know. This too shall pass. And thank you for the yeet, Empress. But yeah, all I had to do was just prepare myself, mostly. And I'm good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. I know Leon's still processing everything, though.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh god, that's what's happening. Okay, so now I know what I'm gonna look up a bunch of cool non-lethal methods of fucking with people, and I should be good. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, how am I gonna do this? I have this pulled up. Also, y'all can hear
The
music,
power of
correct?
drawing
The music
compels
is
us.
very gentle. The music is making me skeegy. It's so gentle. Also, I just want to say, Newsom is a fucking G. That's all y'all need to know.
Who's a what's it?
Newsom, our governor.
Oh.
He's a fucking G. That's all anyone needs to know.
Nice.
Okay, do I want to go this direction or this direction? I'm not sure. Unclear. The man's tits in the reference picture are not nearly as big enough. I'm gonna have to work with that. I'm gonna have to make the tits huge. Let me warm up my hand a little. Whee! Also, I had a weird dream last night.
It works. What's your dream?
I had a dream some creepy shadow guy was just hanging around. I kept thinking like, oh god, he's gonna kill me, but he was just legitimately like wanting potato chips and shit. It was weird. It was like I was in a horror movie, but the horror monster was just not interested in doing his job. Cause like my brain was processing it as a horror thing. But the shadow creature was just like, nah. Like legit, he just started taking chips off of my shelf. I'm like, that's my pantry, dickhead. Like, it made me mad. In the dream, I started getting mad.
Idea.
Oh, oh no, I didn't mean to. I just remember waking up a little mad. Because I was like, it was technically supposed to be a nightmare, but I was pissed because this thing kept eating my food. Like, hey, dickhead, that shit's expensive now. Leave me alone. It does make me kind of want to make another monster OC.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, like, wait, hold on, you have this big shadow creature.
Yeah, he was just a
You're
shadow
a monster
guy.
fucker. And I'm just thinking, wait, hold on, if this guy isn't interested in, like, scaring you, I could just imagine you, like, just suddenly flirting with them.
Yeah, see, that would make sense, right? But in my dream, I was just pissed. Now that I'm awake, I'd have been like, yeah, why didn't I try to hit on him? It's because I was just too mad. Like,
quick,
he was eating my food.
Quick, go back to sleep and apologize right now, mister.
I'm going to bed and telling him to stop eating my Cheetos. That reminds me of that one dream I had where Markiplier literally told me he had feelings for me, and I said, I'm married, and he went, okay, in the fucking Markiplier tone. I don't even remember the fucking context. We were doing some sort of like collab or some shit. And he tried to kiss me, and I'm like, I'm married. That was the first thing out of my mouth. Even in my dreams, I'm like, no. You can't pull like we want pulls. We want good. We want sweet. We want skeegy. Hello, Unlucky. Today's food agenda, pulled pork. Wait, no, it was pulled chicken burger. Was banging. Also caramel popcorn. Dude, caramel popcorn is okay. I heard popcorn and got excited. Blippi, you know who I am. I'm gonna fucking fight you. We're gonna fight. But yeah, no, I love monsters. And now that I'm awake, I'm like, ooh, hot shadow demon guy. And no, in the dream I was just mad. I forgore. You did not forge yours. Trying to think of what he looked like. Now that I'm awake, it's hard to, like, remember that shit.
It's okay. I'll remember for you because I'm already getting ideas. I blame you.
Oops. It was kind of like... Hold on. He had the eyes, the, like... the analog horror monster eyes, and it didn't see a nose or anything. And I only saw a
I'm
mouth
just
when
gonna
he
draw
ate.
like
So, like, I don't know, something like this. Like, you didn't see a mouth, you didn't see a nose, but he had the eyes,
the
like,
hyper realistic eyes.
like the eyes, you know?
Oh, those.
Like the eyes. You know? And I think he had hair. It looked like he had hair, but I couldn't tell like that, maybe. I just know he had those, like, those creepy eyes with, like, the whites in them, and that's all you see. You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh. Yeah, yeah.
And then
That's
the rest
cool.
of him was just a fucking shadow. Here, let me...
I can understand why that would be terrifying for some people, but to me, it's just like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Like this. I couldn't tell if his hair was also just shadow. It was too dark. I just remember seeing something like this, just staring at me, and then just occasionally chip. It was just a dude. It was just a dude with the creepy, quote-unquote, analog horror eyes. And he was eating my fucking chips.
Blippi, stop forgetting. You need to get yourself non-volatile memory, you goofus.
Hi, Himiko! Don't mind me. Welcome it, everyone. I'm explaining a horror monster I had a dream about last night. It was nightmare coded, but he just kept eating my pantry. He was in my pantry eating my shit. And, I was getting more mad than scared by the end of it. And this is kind of what he looked like. He just looked like a fucking shadow dude. With the, you know, the creepy eyes that they do. And that's all it was. It was funny. It's funny now that I'm awake and thinking about it. In my dream I was mad. There we go. That's kind of how I pictured him. He was just chilling, staring at me.
I always love the deer skull.
Yeah.
The deer head skull. It's like just something about it's just really cool.
I associate that look, and this is going to out me, with the Duskwalker creatures. That is from a book series. There's like 8 of them. I have only read 2, but there's a third one that just came out that I kind of want to read, because the new creature, the new monster, is a girl, and she's adorable as fuck. She's got a bunny skull. And I love her. But I'm sure you'd recognize the creature if I showed you.
Maybe. I am fairly ignorant when it comes to a lot of like media stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a little niche even for that, I think. Here, I'll just show you the book. I'll just show you the book cover. This is gonna out me so bad, but, you know, there it is.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. It looks,
Huh,
they look
weird.
fucking cool.
That's honestly what I was thinking of when you were saying shadow monster thing. I immediately just thought of like this big, fluffy, humanoid but animal-like creature
I would
with
love
like
to
a skull for a head.
I would love to snuggle up on that little creature. It's cute. And
Yeah,
there's 8
so
of
would
these
I.
books. There's 8. That's fucking nuts. I've only read 2. I don't even know what the others are about. Oh, you can't look at that one. His pee-pee's out. There's
Yeah,
fan art.
pets.
Yeah, there's fan art. Some of it ain't Twitch compliant. But that's okay. It doesn't need to be. But yeah, I just consider
I'm
that look
doodling.
that. What you doodling?
I'm doodling it.
The what? The fucking shadow man eating my chips?
No, just like a horror creature.
Oh, excellent.
What I was thinking of when you told me about the dream, and I'm just like, huh, drawing idea. I may or may not be sharing my screen. Tee-hee.
I want to look while I draw. Pretty. Yeah, I thought about trying to make a skull creature once, but I read the Duskwalker books, and I'm like, I don't want to feel like I'm copying them.
Nah, well, you can just draw the art and just be like, hey, fan art.
Yeah, I could. Ugh. Then again,
That's what I try and do sometimes.
the lady did say she based it off of Elias from the Ancient Magus Bride.
Huh.
And then there's
I
the
don't know what it
SCP.
is, but neat.
It's an anime.
Oh, okay.
You definitely would recognize that if I showed you.
Maybe. I haven't even watched a whole lot of anime either.
I had a spin on my OC Killian the Doulahan, where he has his head stolen, so he was using various skulls, but the magic smoke was corrosive to normal bones. It would eventually have to be replaced, so he would need another skull. So this man is just walking around with different skulls on his head at all times. Excellent. Here you go. This is... You might recognize this creature. Apparently, the lady who made those books based the creatures off of him.
Okay, it's sort of familiar-ish. I might have seen... Huh, I'm wondering if I saw something like that. God, that looks so cool. I might have seen something like that on like a cover of a webtoon or something.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's kind of similar, where it's like a romance thing, and it's like, yeah, one of the characters in there looks very much like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that looks so cool.
It does. He looks cool. I just don't personally feel for the comic because I don't like the fact that the character is 16. that makes me the uncomfortable. Oh, and then there's
10,000% valid.
Yeah, there's also this motherfucker. You'll know this just because it's an SCP. It looks so cool.
Oh.
1473.
Yeah, games on your phone.
No, go away, lady. Apparently, a lot of people think it's a girl, or they canonize it as a female.
Oh yeah,
I think.
I do remember that because I do remember Himiko doing fan art of that SCP.
She's very cute. Put Leon on your shoulder. Okay, Mallow, my beloved. Yeah, Mallow. That's what people were calling. I will put it. Wait, you threw me. You didn't. You know what? I'll do it.
Yeet button.
I'll do it since you threatened me. I'll do it since you threatened me. And I want to draw my own creatures.
Good job, Dread.
But I'm gonna want to draw the creatures smooching humans. Is that wrong of me? Oh yeah, apparently people also call these things Wendigos, but they're like this thing. But they're not.
Yeah.
That's not what a Wendigo looks like at all. Wendigos are an aboriginal, evil cannibal spirit that came from a human that is just really long. It's like a long, lanky, skeletal humanoid with, stretched skin. And apparently they supposedly grow every time they eat something, so that they're always hungry. Because they're a representation of famine and immense hunger. And they're there to scare people into not eating, going cannibal.
Wasn't that a plot point in one of those storytelling games? What was it?
Oh yeah, Until Dawn. Until Dawn actually did a very accurate design for a Wendigo.
Huh.
Yeah, they actually did a pretty good job. Mallow's the name of the app she is summoned by, so people call them Mallow. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, launched you instead of Battler Jenga. That's okay, Dread. Too bad the movie apparently sucked butt. I didn't watch the movie. I would much rather just play the game. Because that's... I don't typically enjoy the idea of a video game turning into a movie unless they go about it in a very specific way. Or vice versa. Like, they were made for their respective mediums for a reason. It's hard to translate. It was like one of those Resident Evil animated movies.
It's like a money grab to me, I find.
It does kind of feel money grabby. Or like they're trying to expand the series out to like other people who don't play games, and it's like, y'all, they're not gonna give a shit.
Fair. I guess. Yeah.
Because like... okay, so let me use this as an example. Leon's parents have watched the Resident Evil movies, and I believe they tried to talk to him or ask questions about it once, and he's like, none of that exists. Or like this one character that they were talking about, he's like, she's not in the games. Like, if they made it a one-to-one, maybe, or like they tried to stay true to the original series and stuff, sure, but like movies like to get fucking precious about it. They like to change shit, and it's frustrating.
I mean, it kind of makes sense if movies would change something in order to, like, if they have to condense something, or if they want to put a story into that world with different characters, so it doesn't seem like it's just a copy paste repeat, that kind of thing. That's the way I see it. Because like, for example, in my childhood I read all of the Guardians of Ga'Hoole books. I have them still, and they're still a really fun read, even though they're at kid level for reading. It's still a cool story and everything like that, but it's multiple books. But there's also a Guardians of Ga'Hoole animated movie, which is actually really beautiful, though. It's beautifully animated, and they just condense some things. Some of the characters are obviously the same, but they just kind of cut out some stuff in order to condense the story. But it's still, like, I liked how they did some stuff different. They changed up how some characters were. Like, a serious one is more goofy wonky, which was sort of okay, but I mean, it's for kids, so it's like, whatever. You want to have an engaging character that's silly. And stuff like that. So yeah, I can kind of see why movies based off of that kind of media would just try their own different thing, but with some similar aspects. I think.
Well, I do know with like Lord of the Rings, for instance, they did do a few changes from the books, and that's because the books read like a history book,
right?
And some stuff was kind of vague here and there. And then other stuff you just didn't fucking need. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I personally like the interpretation that Peter Jackson went with. As someone who has read the books and also seen the movies, I kind of prefer the movies, no offense to the books. It's just, Tolkien, you're boring at writing, I'm sorry. It's a beautiful world and interesting, but fuck me, it's hard to get through.
Yeah, I've tried reading through
Rings of Power was kind of hot ass.
Books.
It was. We only have like nearly 3 decades of lore and source materials they constantly ignore. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like with the Mario movie, for instance, that did pretty good. It didn't feel distant from the franchise itself, and it made a few references here and there, which were appreciated. It did feel a little tame in comparison to like how other movies or even Mario games usually are, but like whatever, it was for the kids. I don't know shit about the Minecraft movie, and I don't know if I want to watch it. I'm scared.
I don't want to watch it either. The way that it looks is just fucking stupid. It just looks.
I can't. With
it looks tacky. That's what it is. It's like.
Also, hi, Broily.
Why would you do live action and animated together?
Yeah, it
like I don't know.
pick a lane.
Like, nothing
like,
stylized.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I wish they would have just picked a lane. I do not like it. Sonic and Mario took items from their respective franchises and some deep cuts, but made it for the kids and a nod to fans who've been around for games. Sonic is killing it with the game, like, movie thing, because they understand their source material. They're not trying to change anything too much. They're not making anything super convoluted or stupid. They're just like, here's the characters, we're putting them together. Who Framed Roger Rabbit was a good blend of IRL and tunes. Dude, Who Framed Roger Rabbit apparently single-handedly
fair.
saved animation. Apparently
I
animation
still
was a
need to
dying
watch that
art.
movie.
It's a good
Yeah.
fucking movie. The art blending with real characters is phenomenal.
Right.
Like, I highly recommend it. I don't know why I'm vocal frying today. I think it's because I'm trying to talk softly and my voice is just like, because Tyson Hesse, who Sega has had some side work for them, is part of their official Sonic stuff, is on their consulting. Yeah, exactly. That is good. That is how you keep movies from going sideways. You have the original dudes in the consulting room.
Yeah.
Because, like, for instance, if I were to ever, for some reason, let someone make a movie of my IPs, even though I don't have IPs that should be made into movies. Because it's a little not safe for work. I would want to be there for every step. I would want to be there to give yeses and nos on changes. Because I understand that movies are technically an interpretation more than they are a one-to-one. But if you stray that path too hard, it's not going to please anyone. Unlike Witcher and Halo, which literally have been quoted as basically saying, yeah, we have the source material, but fuck it, we're doing it our way. I'm buying you Witcher because of Henry Cavill debacle. Yeah, I think that's why Henry Cavill left. He's like, y'all are fucking the franchise up. And if Henry Cavill's saying, I don't like the direction you're going, and leaves, I'm not watching it. You did something fucked up. And The Last of Us. It was a great season 1, season 2, I don't know what that was. It doesn't exist. Fair. I have not seen The Last of Us. I've seen the game, but I have not seen the show. I just know Pedro Pascal is its apparently poster child. And he's an absolute little darling, so I'm just barking aggressively on my soapbox. It's okay, Dred, you're allowed to bark. Bark, 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 bark. You're allowed to bark aggressively.
I did a bit of yapping myself, so don't worry.
Yeah, we're all allowed to bark here. Bark, 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 bark.
I don't bark, I just spew random gibberish from my face hole.
Bark, bark, bark. Oh, and Castlevania. Bro. If you want to get Leon real fucking uppity and, like, ready to yell about a certain franchise, mention the Castlevania anime. He will go ballistic. Leon and I have much to bark aggressively about.
I was about to say it would either be Castlevania or a Monster Hunter or something, but I think it would
yeah,
be
the Monster Hunter movie wasn't there.
Show and the games, yeah.
I think he went to watch the Monster Hunter movie and he was like, it is hot ass.
Oh, really? There was a Monster Hunter movie?
Yes.
And
it was hot ass.
Oh,
to be fair, the first scene was a nice little spin and I enjoyed it. Okay, so the first season, here's my sort of spoiler-free review for Castlevania the anime. My absolute favorite is probably season 1 and a mix of season 2. Season 1 set the groundwork for such a strong fucking intro. Strong fucking intro. It was well done. It set up the world. It showed how gritty they wanted the world to be. Because Castlevania has never been that dark, but they really pushed it to the maturity level. And then they introduced the 3 titular characters from, don't remember which Castlevania it was, I think 3. Except they skipped out on one. They threw out a 4th one. Season 2 was better, but only when the trio were fighting and doing cool shit. Camilla's side politics was annoying and dumb. And no, I didn't care. I get
So
it,
it did a
girl.
Star Wars? It did a Star Wars prequel?
Sort of. Season 2 was cool when they were dealing with actual Dracula bullshit, but they also had a lot of scenes where they focused on a vampire named Carmilla who liked bitching about how she hated grumpy old men, and it's like, girl, we get it. We get it. You've said it 7 times this episode. Please, stop being one note. Do something about it. She never did anything about it. Oh, Camilla was fine. Not my fave, but it was interesting to look at that could go to different magic realms. Could go to different magic realms. I'm trying to process what you mean. I didn't like her. I didn't like how she bitched about everything. I wish she had done something instead. But she didn't. She just bitched. Even Godbrand, one of their, like, I DM you with the character. Oh, okay. Spoilers. Got it. But yeah, even Godbrand, one of the dudes that, she was always fighting with, he did more than she did. And he wasn't there for very long. Let me go see what Dread sent me. Also, Sugar Skull, that's looking really cool.
Thank you.
But yeah, she annoyed me. They could have done her a lot better. But the season 2 ended very, very strong, and it was very well done, and it broke my heart for poor baby Alucard. Season 3 was weird, not as strong, and it just felt like it felt more like a fetish on display more than I was watching a show. I was like, why am I watching this? It made me mostly just cringe and then go, why would the creators make this decision? It didn't make me think, oh, why are the characters doing this to this character? It made me go, why are the creators making this decision in this story? And that's when you know you fucked up, when you're pulling me out of the goddamn story. Because it was just so wild and stupid.
Yeah. You can recognize enough that it's like, this doesn't feel like this feels out of character.
It did.
But it's
it felt really weird.
It's like it breaks the fourth wall and you see the puppet strings clear as day and the stupid idiots behind doing the puppeteering, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
What the heck?
They could have, if they wanted to include that shit, they could have done it a lot better. Everything with Isaac was great. I'm just gonna say that. Everything with Isaac was great. Everything else was weird and mid. And then Nocturne came out. Oh, that shithead! That's season 2? I thought that was season 3. Saint Germain is from season 3, I believe. When I say fine, it's like fine. I tolerate it, but when it's like food I didn't necessarily want. Yeah, that's fair. I thought Saint Germain was season 3. Along with the final boss, quote unquote. Which was also a really cool fight. The final fight was really dope. And then Nocturne came out. You know what he was. He was a human. I'm bad at seasons. Yeah, that was fine. Leon didn't like it, and that's because of the game implications of it. The Saint Germain comes from a game that people don't like. From what I understand, at least. Castlevania fans typically don't enjoy that game. Which game? I think it's with the Infinite Corridor. I think it was the game that had, you sugar instead of salad. No. What?
Get it? It's a really bad pun.
Nah.
I'm bad at seasons.
Oh, god damn it. What was that one game?
Teehee.
It was Takashi Obata. He helped collab for it. Castlevania Judgment, I think. Let me look into this though. No, not the anime. The game. Not the anime. Fuck, this is annoying. Oh, it's from Curse of Darkness? Okay, I found it. It's from a game called Curse of Darkness. Oh, it's the PlayStation 2 version. That's why. Oh, that's right, you're playing as Hector. That's where the Infinite Corridor is from. Okay, but I liked that game. Fair. I know Leon's been trying to play it, and it's just Tenchi no... What is it called? It's, it reminds me of Pokemon, or, like, Persona, or, fucking... their other game. But you're basically playing, Hector running around, summoning demons. Is that really where the Infinite Corridor is from? I know Isaac was also a red twink in this one. Red-haired twink in this one, not red, like full screen. He was a redhead. Why did Leon not like it? I can't remember. I don't... I'll have to ask him. He's not awake.
Leon, wake up and spill the tea!
He was a fucking ginger BDSM geared menace. Oh, yeah. Isaac was... Isaac looked wrong. I prefer him as the way he looks in the anime. I kind of... his design goes hard in the anime. Thank you for the pet, Sugar Skull. And thank you for the
I
sip.
missed giving you pets yesterday.
Hehe. Yeah, I needed to rest my brain. Too many things happening.
Yeah.
Germaine was in Curse of Darkness too. Oh yeah, Saint Germain. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know why Leon doesn't like it. I'll have to ask him. He's not awake though. I just know when that stuff started happening in the anime, he's like, "Aww," and I'm like, "What? I don't get it." Because I've never played any Castlevania games. And Nocturne was just hot ass. The whole time. The whole time it was hot ass. Except for Olrox. Olrox is just hot. It's not what he's supposed to look like in the original game, but I'll forgive it because he's hot. And he's talked by an actual, like, Aboriginal speaker, which is really cool. Bobby and I looked at each other when things happened. Which things? Season 3 things? Alucard things? Hector things? This one for... Oh, yeah, that. That's what me and Leon did. We're like, why is this happening? I mean, Hector, I guess it kind of makes sense, sort of. Nocturne? I don't remember where it goes from horny. I don't remember any horny in Nocturne. I've only seen the first season. I have not seen season 2 of Nocturne. If that helps. We only got to the part where... I want to see the silly.
It's just the
Asked for
expression
no
that I gave
pickles.
this creature.
He asked for no pickles. I love the idea of a big-ass, 7-foot-tall, lanky-ass, like, creature standing behind a tiny little human who's like, he asked for no pickles! Look at that creature. Bitch. Oh no, I knew. I knew about the banging. They, to be fair, that was a Christian boy. You know that man was gay as hell. Then he turned. I didn't know that. Then they fucked again. That sounds about right. I didn't know they turned, but that sounds about right. Good Lord, Big Salem. Also, that makes more sense than fucking what happened in season 3. That was even more of a what the fuck. That shit was annoying. Why was that in my Castlevania? Get out of here. I didn't mind the not Or. I keep wanting to call him Orlok. There's a very specific reason for that. Orlok is the name of the Nosferatu vampire from that 1930s black and white movie with the vampire teeth like in the front. You know what I'm talking about. That's where Olrox gets his name from. It's Orlok. That's why in the game he's from, Portrait of Ruin, I believe, he's a pale, bald man, because he's Orlok. Well, yeah. Yeah, I didn't mind so much the Nocturne horny. I did mind Season 3 horny. Because Nocturne horny just felt like two dudes, you know, getting to know each other. Season 3 felt way out of left field and really stupid. I don't know, I was getting tired by the singing demon. Oh, he was cool. Oh, his voice was just irritating. The side plot had me lost. That's fair. I can't tell if I'm doing this correctly. I'm trying to draw a hot man.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Lindo.
Lindo! Hi, Lindo. I'm trying to draw a hot man.
Anyways, Maria supremacy.
Wait, what?
Maria,
baby girl? Child?
yeah, baby girls. Supremacy. I love a summoner.
I don't know what they did with her and Alucard in the show, and I'm too scared to ask.
Nothing.
Okay, good.
So far. Here's the thing. Season 2's finished, and there's nothing.
For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Symphony of the
For
Night.
those who don't want to know, close your ears.
Those who don't want, well, this is not a spoiler. This is, okay, fine, spoilers for like a 30-year-old game. Symphony of the Night is when Alucard is awakened because his dad Dracula hasn't been beaten, and he's like, hey man, what the fuck? So he pops out of his little coffin to go and, you know, stop things, because apparently the Belmont that exists in this timeline didn't want to, which was Richter Belmont. And he's like, hey man, Richter, what the fuck, dude? You didn't do your job. And while he's running around in his dad's castle, there's a very pretty lady running around, also named Maria. Richter said no thanks. Well, in the game, Richter got possessed. By I don't fucking remember his name.
I thought it was Death.
Was it Death? I thought it was it Brant? I don't remember the name of the guy who did it anymore. Leon, why are you not awake?
Let me look. I'm looking it up.
Leon, you would
maybe
be...
as soon as you said Richter, I could just imagine
you would be
him
you'd go
straight
so
up in the
hard
bed,
at
like,
this. Wake up. Leon, please. Leon.
Go back to sleepy.
No, he is asleep. He's the Castlevania guy, man. I'm just quoting what I remember.
Shaft.
Yes. Shaft. I said Brant like a dumb fuck. But Shaft is what I was saying.
So
you did said Death. I knew it wasn't Death. I knew it was a dude that had summoned Dracula. That's where the whole humans have summoned me to pay me tribute or whatever. That's where that comes from.
But also, he's so confused. He's like, I don't know why I'm here.
Dracula, not sure why I'm here, but I'm here for it.
Cool.
I miss my wife. I miss my wife, Richter. I miss her a lot.
Not the snap cube reference.
Maybe if you say Nocturne was good, it'll be you wake up, Dread, I don't want to die. I don't want to get murdered. I don't want to get divorced. What do you mean?
Just that's what ruins the marriage.
That would be what ruins the marriage. If I said Nocturne was good, he'd be like, okay, remember that account on the divorce website I made as a joke? Well, that's coming into play today. Thank you for the pet. Put on black lipstick before you say it. Why? So he can be mad at me and horny? Like, Dread, I'm not winning either way. I don't.
Yeah. But like basically, Maria.
Also, thank you for the pet.
So you actually meet Maria in another game earlier, and she's a child.
Yeah. Well,
Like a
you
little
see her in
child.
an earlier version of the game as Richter.
Mm-hmm.
Because you play as Richter, and
But,
she's
like,
there to help you, and she's
Richter,
like 10 years old
help
or
you.
whatever.
Whatever. But I think even like she's in a game before then.
Is she? I didn't see it. If she was.
She's in a couple games, but like.
I mean, he'd
But
be
later on,
awake.
she,
True.
but
Man,
she
am
just-
I right?
She gets
Man.
older, and she basically becomes Alucard's love interest.
Yeah, her and Alucard bump uglies and create the Lucard
Mhm.
family.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm like, please don't. She's 15.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I don't.
Don't
know
do
what they're
it.
gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do. But Maria's going down an interesting path as a character, which I love.
Mm.
But
I just know I was scared.
here's the thing: you can watch Nocturne and not be worried.
Okay. I'm worried
About-
the whole time anyway. Like when I
about
first saw her, I'm
Maria-
like, baby girl, baby. And then they brought him out at the end of Nocturne Season 1,
Season
and I'm
one.
like, it's my boy! Oh.
Nothing. I'm just gonna say this. Okay, I'm gonna eat something with no spoilers.
Okay.
They barely interact.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I don't need them interacting.
She has an entire story arc in season 2 for herself.
Okay, because I don't need
That's
them
like separate
talking.
from the main one. Like, I think that, and when I say relationship, I just mean like become closer, but not relationship as in romantically.
Hmm.
There's a possibility of that in season 3.
Valid
how
crash
season one
outs in the
ends.
series overall. Well, I
No,
have a
straight up.
question. What
She
does
has
crash
a-
out mean exactly? Does
So
it
crash
mean
out-
someone like giving up or like?
Not necessarily giving up, but like, so you know how? Okay, here's an example. You know how Karens scream at people
Yes.
for random fucking shit? That is a crash out. Those are bad crash outs. So a crash out is like a big reaction,
Got it.
usually in a negative way.
Okay. Just making sure. I gotta keep up with all this new fucking kerfangled
Yeah.
jargon. I'm an old
But
man,
no,
y'all. You need to
Maria,
up me with my like Zoomer
are you
speak.
the juice?
Usually,
fucking
whenever I
old.
hear the term crash out, I always think kind of like a combination of a meltdown and like a drug trip.
Renata, thank you for the catnip
Mostly
tea.
just like a little bit
Oh,
more
it's a
of
tantrum.
physical
That you
meltdown.
know what? That makes sense. It's a tantrum
Yeah,
for
tantrum.
adults. That helps.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Also, thank you for the
But
hug on Wii1. He's sleeping right now.
but Maria had a very valid one. I
Mhm.
understood her for that reason.
I mean, I don't blame her. I know what happened to season 1. I watched season 1. I just haven't seen
Yeah.
season 2. I
No.
can't bring myself to, because Richter pisses me off. Richter brings my piss to a
Fair.
boil.
Here's the thing.
Also, this man is going to have
Unfortunately,
massive
unfortunately-
tits.
unfortunately for as a series in writing, the
Mm.
main dude ain't the best, but everyone else is pretty good.
No.
Like Maria's good. Like everyone else. Like he's like somewhat the weakest point of the series in my opinion, but that's
Mm.
whatever. I'm used to it.
I think after having such a strong Belmont and Trevor, it just fucking sucks to see
Yeah, but-
Richter being like this.
Yeah, but
You
also,
know who
like,
I am,
based on-
Lumen.
But also based on like what I can obviously tell from like a character perspective is
Mm.
that Richter is also, I think, supposed to be a lot younger.
I think he just needs to fucking suck it up. Maria's younger than he is, and she's doing better. Like,
Not in Nocturne, I think they're like the same age.
he's 16.
Like I'm pretty sure they're like meant to be very close in age because aren't they
I was
technically
always-
related?
Yes. I
in
think they're
skill?
like kind of like cousins, sort of.
I think they're cousins or something, or at least he was raised with her because of shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember their relationship. Ow! Maria.
And I got Google because I'm thinking about like because I know they're not even close to related in the games.
Her last name is Renard.
Adopted siblings.
Ah, adopted siblings. Family, friends. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 300 biddies, Renata. Oh, good. Thank you. Uh-oh.
Get yeeted. Get thrown.
Thank you, Renata, for the other 100 biddies. Oh my god, there I go. Goodbye. But thank you for the 105 biddies. I'm gonna grab your face now, Dad. Don't do it. Oh, jeez, no. Oh, there's the hype train. Ow. Fuck. Ah. Oh, hey, all both Koros. Fucking.
Yeah.
How dare you? Thank you, everyone, for the biddies. Thank you, Dread, for the. Like 300 biddies, I'm assuming. I'm gonna grab your forehead and just mwah, right on your little forehead. Same thing with Renetta. Grab face, mwah, right on forehead. That yeet was weird. Yeah. So what happens is the stickers on my body will actually like pick me up and throw me farther because it's funny.
When you
Leon
just
just
get
picks
beamed
you
up.
up by your shoulder joint and woo!
Yeah. Sometimes you
He
get
is small there,
beamed
but
up
mighty.
by a fucking alien.
Yeah.
Just kind of depends.
And goodbye. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub to Crashy Colors. Hi Astrid, welcome in. I don't know who it was, but you get a little smooch on your forehead. Mwah. I wish you'd all come out of your anonymous state and tell me who did it so I can thank you properly.
No.
What the fuck?
But no, honestly, on my list is a Maria cosplay because I just love her outfit
She is a baby.
in the show. Like, and also like, I wouldn't do this as like me dressing up as like, I would mail it, but the costume because of its design, I would keep the same. It's just me, but
Fair. I'm good.
Because
I was drawing, and then I got bombarded. I got bombarded with stuff.
Oh.
Julia! Thank you for the 100 buddies. Ow! Grab your face and give it a little mwah on your forehead. I think I might have made this man a little too big. I think I need to trim him down.
I don't think that's scientifically possible.
Oh, yeah, Lindo. Were you here
Yeah.
when I told people about my dream nightmare I had?
oh boy, no.
It started off kind of spooky because I was being followed by the shadow guy.
Oh,
And
sorry,
then-
that was me.
But then he started eating food from my pantry and I could hear him eating my chips. And I was like, you son of a bitch. And I woke up mad, not scared. I was pissed.
And then I
Not
got
my fucking
inspired to
ship.
draw a shadow cryptid creature thing with a deer skull for a head.
Yeah. Mine just looked like some guy but shadowified for analog horror shows.
Not the no
You may be
pickles.
odd. Damn you.
I dreamed to find a Walmart that was abandoned under a new Walmart. That's funny. I was just listening to some Welcome to Nightville. Nice! And it reminded me of you, so I came to see if you were streaming. I'm always streaming. All pretty much every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. PST. That is when I am streaming, and I usually don't not stream during that day. Yesterday I did take a day off because of, I'm sure what you guys are knowing is happening in LA. That's pretty much in the neighborhood for me as far as I'm concerned, and I was
I
watching
actually
stuff on it all day.
don't know what's happening in LA
Really?
fully.
Okay, so I'm gonna give
I
y'all the
know a couple
quick
things, but-
rundown. 5-ish days ago, we had ICE raid through LA to try and snatch people out because they were brown. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat this. They were brown, so they got grabbed up to be deported, whether they were legal or not. LA is a sanctuary city, meaning that's illegal. That's more illegal here than usual. You can't do that. A small group of people started protesting it. ICE didn't like that. They started trying to fight them. More people started gathering in counter-protests. Now there's over 10K people walking the streets of LA, and 2,000 members of the National Guard got called in, so... Yeah. Well, the LAPD sucks. That's all you need. There it is. There's the story. Got any of that, medicine? It might be a sick frog. Which medicine? Also, thank you, Dread, for showing my, links. All I remember from one of my dreams this morning was tasting chocolate. Dude, that sounds delicious. I've had a nightmare about some random ghost lady trying to suffocate via her chest. It was really weird considering I'm, gay. Astrid said, I
Here's
didn't
the
know
thing.
whether to be scared or horny.
We can be gay and still appreciate a good booba.
Ain't there something about the National Guard not actually being needed? No, they're not needed. Brumph just wants to flex his power because that's all he can really do. And also Gavin Newsom, our governor, is saying, we're gonna stop paying taxes because you keep trying to cut our funds. So there's a lot of tension with California and, the, actual state government going on right now. She was trying to suffocate me with her chest for context. Oh no, I got the context.
Well, we
Booba.
understood.
That's twice now I've tasted something in my dreams. I can imagine. Yeah, that's why I said Gavin Newsom is a fucking G. He's the one who, whenever he learned Drumpf was gonna be Prezi, he was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put up a bunch of laws for barriers just in case he tries to cause his shit here. And now people are reacting to him trying to cause shit here. He got mad, he got pissy that we didn't want his stupid little toy soldiers in our state, so he sent the National Guard in. That's the only reason they're here. Hi, Pads, welcome in. Yeah, I'm just updating people on what's happening here. But that's why I took yesterday off. Because, one, that's some stressful shit, and two, I spent all day watching and prepping. To see what it's gonna do, how far this might go. Because if it goes outside of LA, I'm gonna start preparing paint balloons. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not going to put water, sand, and paint in any balloons to throw at anyone.
Wink wonk, wink
Wink,
wonk.
wink, 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 wink. Definitely don't mix it with oil to make it even harder to get off of their clothes. It wasn't like an actual
wonk,
dream.
wink, wonk.
Oh, it was a, sleep paralysis. That's a sleep paralysis thing. But yeah, we're good, pets. Pet, pet, pet. And we want his sleeping. This stuff has been really stressful on him. Desmond's hosting a pool party? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. With sand, water, and oil and paint mixtures in the water balloons. 'Cause it's funny. Definitely don't get those. I've also thought about buying an airsoft. What's it called? Like a paintball gun, just a pat pat pat, just in case.
Yeah.
But
that might look a bit
that might get me shot.
on the
Yeah.
offensive side, though.
You're right. I'll stick with my balloon grenades.
Like from afar, it'll probably look like a firearm, even if it's
I wouldn't.
recognizable as a
What
paint
if
gun.
it's what if it's
still a
bright ass
ballistic
orange?
thing.
What if it's a
It's
Nerf
still a
gun?
ballistic thing, though, right? Because
How's
it's
the
like
arc
you
going?
don't want to
Pretty good.
stoop to the low of the fuckheads.
But what if
out
they
there
don't
that
see
you're
me,
protesting against,
and I
right?
do it on their ass?
Well, still, that's like ambushing almost.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of feels like.
Listen,
if you
I
keep
don't
for
mind. I
safety,
will do it.
don't-
For safety on your end, I
Mm.
wouldn't.
Their ass? Yeah.
Yeah.
Boop. I'll stick with my balloon grenades.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, 'cause
glitter!
those
Put
will at
glitter in
least
that bitch.
just splat, and they won't be like a high-speed shot.
I'm gonna put glitter in it.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be a
Perfect.
cocktail of bullshit. I'm probably not gonna need to do all this shit, but
It's just fun to think
glitter
about.
water balloon,
maybe,
the most gay
well,
weapon. Yeah.
Also, I'm doing pride pictures of my Triv characters. Help me.
Cute! I went to see. Is it all ace, or are you doing their romance flags?
I don't
Oh,
know
I see
if
what you mean.
there's. Yeah.
Oh, Hoyle's gay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. They're gay
Hoyle
and
said,
non-binary.
men. Dude, no. If Hoyle is still in medbay, Marco's going to be taken to medbay. So I'm not gonna hide it from you. I rolled to see how hard Marco got folded like a taco. His wing
Yeah.
is I believe it is his left wing that's broken. His right wing is very, very sore, and his right leg is broken. He got folded.
Oh,
So he's gonna have to be in medbay, and if Hoyle's still in there, and if Hoyle, like, even peeks in on him, he's like, oh cool, the fucking ceiling demon's here, just what I fucking need. Like, he's going to be so fucking mad. Glitter, water, oil, paint, balloon to clarify. Yes, a glitter, water, oil, and maybe a bit of sand to really grind on it. Paint balloon. Definitely don't make one of those for protests, you sillies. Look at the pretty dragon.
there he is.
I'm watching Sugar Skull draw art while I draw art. Pretty dragon. What dragon is that?
That's Voirin.
That's the fish boy.
Yeah, he's the Inferior Swagan hybrid.
He's the dragon. Ah! Oh, okay.
He's a bastard.
I'm gonna draw these tits on this man. Ryza, why did you make this man's tits so big?
Look who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Ryza.
Yeah, this is like it's Ryza.
It's Ryza's big tits.
I don't even know Ryza very well, but I can just tell from the
As
content.
another person who loves to give characters
Big
big old
tits.
bitties, I relate.
Fair.
Lindo, a person who also has tiggle bitties. Ahem.
You know,
Something
I
you
should
can't see because of a
also.
Korok.
True.
Well, yeah, right now he doesn't have tiggle
Here.
bitty as a Korok, which is good.
What's
Hey, we're
Dragons, you
Korok
say?
buddies.
Yes.
Look at
This
that.
reminded me
Nope,
of a moment
I'm
I
big-
had with my
go biggie
D&D
now.
character. We were fighting some sort of
Okay.
demon and just had my character pick up metal folding chair and tried to hit the demon with it WWE fighter style, and I got a nat 20. It's answered with the stale chair! And that's literally... If your DM didn't do that, fire them. That's a joke. Don't fire them, but at least give them a stern talking to. Like, why didn't you say it was my character with a steel chair, man? You could have. You could have.
I had a DM make me lip sync to prove that I could persuade a blacksmith.
What does that mean?
My character was a drag queen,
Ah,
and so I had to do a persuasion roll.
he did, thankfully. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. I was like, good, because if you didn't fire him, that's a bad DM.
Remember, I got a net 20 on that roll. They're like, I don't care. You're still doing this.
You're like, please, fine. Let me bring in the tits just a little. I know, right?
Downsizing the tits.
I wasn't downsizing them, I was just squishing them in a little more to make them look a little
They
more
went
realistic.
from a triple G to a G.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Are we talking about firing like a job or no, like both? You know what? Both. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what fucking man I am drawing here. This is the man in question. You
Oh, I
see
know that
now what
artist.
I'm doing. You do? I don't.
Yeah, I do. I follow them.
I just know I'm drawing giant tits now.
Yeah. This like this this artist is really known for their
Big tit men.
Dorito big tit man Dorito shaped bodies.
I noticed
Which is
it
another
didn't
thing I
give him any
subscribe to.
wing muscles. Or maybe it has and it's just in here. I don't know. Whatever they're called. The trapezius? I don't remember what it's called.
Hmm.
It's okay, I can... So this would be belly button, right here. So I would keep it at about here. I'm not going to go any lower than that. Yeah, they drew some tits. Thank you for the pad, Astrid. Raisa didn't say what kind of expression, but I'm just gonna assume it's the same expression in the actual picture. But yeah, apparently this is Riza's OC. And
Make him do like a silly kissy face.
do.
Like with the
Hold on.
sultry eyebrows like this.
I thought when you said silly kissing face.
Like this.
There we go.
With the
I literally had
hands
those
on the side of the
lips.
face.
And then also make sure to add the fact that they're doing the little nails. Just like showing off the nails. Pose.
There you go. Is that it? Sugar Skull, did I do it?
I like how it's an angry kissing face, like it's a pouting face.
He's pouty.
It gives the vibe
Like
of
this,
no
I did a little
PDA in
doodle
public.
on my thing.
I was thinking of making a Holvrai reference. Hello. You're gonna have to tell me what the fuck that is. If only the chest of that character but set it against it. I don't know what a Holvrai is. Hi, Steven.
It's your care package.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what a Holvrai is.
Apparently it's called
Half-Life
full
VR
titles
AI.
Half-Life
Oh.
AI is self-aware.
Huh.
I don't know.
I did not know what that was. I will drink my care package.
It's just a liquefied box of
And that was stretchy.
box.
I will say, this dude's tits are a little too round for me, style-wise. They look like actual breasts, sort of, to me.
Yeah, I get that. Sometimes I see that on some, like the masculine VTuber models, and it's
You're
like,
sir, you
I
have
don't
actual
know,
tits.
It isn't for me.
Because I prefer
leave
the
this man
blonde.
milkers alone. Leave him alone.
I prefer this. the what is it called? The Pentagon? I like the
Mhm.
Pentagon.
Yeah, where it's actual like pecs.
Yeah.
Because I guess maybe it kind of makes sense if if your brain is going the realistic route when it comes to human physiology of like you have a person who's very muscular, very lean and fit right there, and then suddenly you have lumps on their chest that you're familiar with being just mounds of fat mass. That's what breasts are naturally. So it's like it does seem a bit weird to see very defined abs and then boobs.
Yeah, that's like I said, that's how my brain processes it, so
I
I'm gonna
mean,
draw it
Yeah,
my own way.
I get
I
that.
will say,
I
like,
think that's probably
I've
why I'm
seen,
not
like,
into
at
it.
least from, like, I will say, I've seen a decent amount of, like, actual men in real life who have that style of body where their chest is very round,
Mhm.
Right.
and then they actually
I
have a very defined ab. Like, it does exist in real life. Um,
Yeah.
I literally saw a guy making thirst traps like that yesterday, where he was
yeah,
like putting on a
like,
like tight suit where it was like cinched around his waist, and his goddamn his chest was just like as large as what Rise's OC has. Like Jesus.
yeah, but also I think like for me, like as a still image, I would never mind them. I have a weird thing with like a male VTuber chest model that twists slightly, and the tits are everywhere. Like,
That's like the basic VTuber jiggle physics, though. You barely
no, it is
move,
not.
and
No, it
they
is not.
wiggle.
Most, at least most of the VTubers that with Live 2D models
I'm
specifically,
joking.
that I watch, like one of my favorites is Lukagen. She's got a bigger chest, but it's less because of width, more because it's long. They're longer because they're meant to be more sag, and like there's like they've got some movement, but it's like it's reasonable. Like I've always been like
Yeah.
when they move all around, it's just like, I just what.
Oh, speaking
Who
of
is this
men
for
with
besides
huge
the person
I
tits,
just
themselves?
love that I mentioned that as a joke, and you were just like, "No, the fuck it is not."
the fucking
Honestly,
Salem
I had the same
gremlin
crash
there.
out over finding. I mean, then again, I had the same fucking crash out over learning that Nicolas Cage in DVD has a move called dramaturgy. That makes no
Mm-hmm.
fucking sense to give him.
Also, I'm gonna share
It doesn't
this real
make
quick
sense.
because I'm drawing it.
What are you doing?
I'm drawing Levi in his upgrade gear. And I'm going to be
Oh.
drawing two versions where he's wearing the chest piece and one where he is not. And I realized he looked like an 80s barbarian porn star.
He does. I'm looking at him now. He does.
I love that stance. Both hands on
He's
hips.
fucking stanced up, my boy. So yeah, speaking of men with big tits, there he is. My man with big tits. Good boy.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to get kissed already, goddammit.
I will do it.
You
will
or
smooch him.
Reverence?
Me.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, character-wise.
Oh.
My boy needs smooches.
Like I said, Reverence does think he's pretty. Reverence would. They just haven't gotten a lot of time to like talk. Cause he's always like fucking cooing or over his baby girl or something.
Well,
And
now he's
gonna be
especially...
broody again.
Now he's especially cooing over baby girl. He's like, my daughter's back home.
Yeah.
And poor
and now
girl's like,
he's-
Dad, please, I can't breathe. And he's like, I'm sorry, but also I'm not. I volunteer, understood.
He's going to become a broody father hen again.
He's not broody, he's going to be a helicopter parent for a few days. She's just gonna sneeze and he's like, are you okay? Like, that's the thing with Levi, and I guess by extension Vine. He is very much a worrywart when it comes to his family.
Aww.
So if something were to happen to Gop, for instance, his actual, like, daughter in Trivium, which he also adopted, he never had her, he will hover her. He's hovering her technically right now. Because she's following Duncan, the new Solomon, because she's like, oh, cool, you're the guy that let me out of hell, this is dope. And he's just hovering her like, okay, so this is how we act here. He's like trying to give her the sage old advice on how to deal with being on Earth. And she's like, Dad, leave me alone, you're smothering me. And he's like, no, shut up, I love you. He's very much a extremely hovery, doting father. Not in like a I'm a helicopter parent because I want to control you way, but mostly in a you're still a child to me and I have to make sure you're safe, even though you're like 30. Like that's the kind of person he is. Yet you've been here for a while, Lumen. You can't even say you're new, because you're not. God, I've been streaming for 3.5 years. That's wild.
I went to click on the hi, I'm new, and it's still on 4 minutes left.
Yeah, because
Damn it.
motherfuckers are dicks and y'all are all dicks. I've technically
Except
been here
for
for
me,
2 years.
I'm a good
yeah?
skull. I will never.
Sugar Skull has only done it like twice, and it was for people who were new.
I have never clicked on it.
Because you were a good boy.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah, that's true.
Leon's done it
Salem
once.
also
To fuck with me.
I
Medic
know
used
I'm
to
not
do
a
it all
good
the time.
boy. That's why I do it.
Naughty.
I'm here for the chaos.
Yeah, you've been here almost 3 years, Salem.
Yep.
New account? Yeah, that's true. Ugh, why does my butt hurt? I just adjusted myself in my seat and my upper legs just said nah.
Stretch your butt.
I am stretching them right now.
Your thighs
Huh.
are too thick.
My sidder.
I'm
Looks like Linda showed up not too long after I did.
16 days.
Yep.
I find it kind of interesting that like mine doesn't specify hours.
Yeah, that is weird.
Which like under the idea of that's not telling me hours, but tell me that I followed on this exact hour.
You might have. You might have followed me
Dun,
before
dun.
noon.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go look at the...
Well, it would have been noon for me because it is a noon for me.
Yeah, it's noon for me.
Same. In the
I'm ready
future.
for trivia. Not trivium. I'm ready for Vandal. I got him mixed up.
Yeah,
I was
and
talking about
Triv.
trivium earlier. Oh yeah, Salem. Marco got folded like a lawn chair. And he's gonna have to spend his time in Med Bay with his best friend, Hoyle. This is a joke. Hoyle scares the shit out of him.
No.
I love this.
Well, isn't Hoyle right now being like a scaredy chicken with getting his cast off?
Yeah.
Marco's
Not
just gonna be
really.
like, Doc, tell me, am I gonna die? I'm too young to die. And the physician's just gonna be like, shut the fuck up. You're annoying.
I can't wait till it comes back around to Ren's turn because teehee.
I feel bad for Kane. He got locked in. Alyssa
He
didn't see him.
did.
She was just told by Victor, you and you leave. She's like, yes, sir. I'm gonna make sure others don't come in. She didn't even process that Kane was there. So the moment she noticed, she's gonna be like, oh no. I have to
Wow.
help him.
Kane is doing a hide and shoot, possibly, so.
Mm-hmm. If Didoken notices he is there,
He's
he is
being
like, oh no,
inspired by
child.
Hero comics, so.
I'm just gonna
Oh, right, to
TP
answer
over
your
here.
To answer your question that you had, Sugar Skull, I just saw it.
E.
So what are you asking exactly? Like how to do the panels?
No, so it's like, you know how you have the courtyard here? I'm drawing it on my
Yeah,
thing
here,
right
I could
now.
draw it. Here's the courtyard. Here's the
Yeah.
Trivium building. It's real big triangle. And then let's
Yeah.
say this is the support building.
Yeah, that's where I was just wanting
Here's
to see,
their
like, what
courtyard.
angle would I be able to have Milo take an image? Like, what angle would it be? Like, would it be behind Rend? And
It would
just
probably
mostly
be
show the
above
teachers in front of
everyone.
them?
Because
Above,
if
well,
we're...
it depends on. Also, it depends on how high Alyssa put her barriers.
Oh no, they're just covering the doors of the first floor. If there were
Okay,
people
'cause
on
I
the
thought
second
in
or third floor,
courtyard-
they'd be able to peek outside, but they can't go in there. So the courtyards
Yeah.
look like this. Like, here's a square, right? This is the courtyard, and then the building itself is wrapped around it. But then there's doors that go across this little bridge to the actual Trivium building.
Right. But no, it's like I thought I saw that your Alyssa post in the academy part.
Yeah, she blocked off all the doors that she could reach on the first floor.
So without fail, she rushed down the hall to look for the other 3 entrances into the courtyard. So with the other 3 entrances to the courtyard, I thought that meant the 3 entrances coming from the separate other halls, like the Defender Hall, Striker Hall,
Technically,
Support Hall.
yes, I will show you what she did. There's doors here, here, and here, and then there's the cafeteria door here. She closed off these. This is the first floor of
Okay.
the courtyard. However, the courtyards are open. You could fly that shit over the building.
Right. It's just depending on to what extent Milo would be able to do that, because he was also training with his portals before, so he's a tiny bit strained. So I don't know whether or not to include whether or not his panel would have to go over those vortexes if they were blocking the pathway between the thing. That's what I was kind of confused about.
Ah, fair. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
not like blocking off the whole courtyard. She's just trying to close off doors that people can use to get in easily. Because Victor said
Yeah.
no, and she said, "Sir, yes, sir."
Okay.
Granted, she
got it.
overreacted, but still.
Yeah. Well, she's being proactive.
Mm-hmm.
She's gal.
That's what Victor teaches his students. Protect, and that's what she's doing. She's going to feel so
Yeah.
fucking bad the moment she realizes Kane is in there. She's like, "Oh no, I failed to protect."
He's just like puffed up, ready to like attack just under a table like a cat, just like
Yeah, pretty much. And it's like a combination of a nervous cat and lizard.
Yep.
That's kind of how his.
And lizards are already kind of
Meaning-
cat-coded, so it's like just...
Yeah. But yeah, no, I do remember, like, I'm just gonna kind of slightly gush about him for a sec, because what inspired his adoptive mom to get him into Triv, or at least when she heard about it, I've had imagined an incident where, like, Kane's mom was just taking him on, like, the subway trains just to go somewhere, just exploring, going out and doing stuff. But, like, you know how it can sometimes be a bit dodgy in some areas? And
Yeah.
essentially, Kane's mom got attacked while, like, going to the washroom or something like that, and he protected her.
Cute.
He was scared at first, but then it's like, no, wait, that's my mom. Don't you fucking dare touch her.
Mm-hmm.
And
As you do.
and he essentially, like, took his claws and just raked at the guy's neck. He, like, jumped onto the attacker's neck or the back and just raked at him.
Yeah, as you do.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that's mother. Do
Yeah.
not touch
And
mother.
it's like he would have gotten into trouble, but his mom is like, no, this asshole attacked me and my son protected me. You can call him a freak all you want, but he protected me, so fuck you.
I'm
He's
sure
the
it's-
boy.
He's a boy. I feel like it's rare, but I like the parents that are just like, yeah, no, my kid did cool powers. That's fucking rad.
Yeah. Well, Meilani is Kane's adoptive mom. Like, well, Kane wouldn't have had a biological mom anyway because she died from his birth,
Yeah.
and is sort of. So yeah, so it's like before Kane got adopted, he was kind of essentially treated like this weird creature, and he was essentially kind of abused. He wasn't really given any chances of like learning or being treated like a person, just treated like an animal in a cage. And when Melani, like his mom works in forensics and stuff like that, but when she was hearing about these new sinks and these new abilities and how kids were being born different, and she was actually called in to take a look at his biological mom's like remains, like, okay, what the heck happened? And then she would ask, like, what happened to the kid? Is he still alive? It's like, yeah, he's over here. And it's like, take me to him right now. I want to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she saw his situation, she got fucking livid. She's like, you're seriously just treating him like a lower life form. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
Like, she got angry as hell for him.
I'm sure that happened to a few people that were like, who were born with sinks. I know Andal, the bear, was also born with his sink, but his parents were just like, my genes are so strong. Genes so strong we make bear. It's fucking great. I know me and Leon joke about it, where it's like his dad was like, my wife cheated on me with a bear. And she's like, that doesn't make sense. And then the nurse confirms, yeah, no, DNA came back. That's your kid. And he's like, I am so strong, I make bear. It's my favorite. It's my favorite jokes.
Cute. Yeah.
You're cute.
So I like having those thoughts of how
the parents would have reacted.
Like...
Yeah, Marco's parents are fine with it. His dad's just a silly little goofball Italian mechanic. His mom's a very tall Nordic blonde woman who is not a real estate agent. She's technically a landlord, which is why she had the money. A landlord in New York. Let me just specify. That's why she had buku bucks to throw her son at Trivium. And I love her. I feel like she's gonna be
so sad when he finds out what happened to Marco.
Oh yeah, I also know Marco's not gonna fucking rat. He ain't a snitch. Whoever asks what happened to him, he's like, yeah, accident. I crashed into a wall and broke my leg. He ain't gonna say. He ain't gonna say, yeah, Jake went crazy and folded me like a lawn chair. Folded my clothes with me in them. As Leon likes to say.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep that shit to himself.
Oh, my mom's texting me. Hold on.
Mom! Ma'am.
Ma'am there.
Ma'am there. But yeah, my boy ain't a snitch. Apparently. Just can't wait to see Hoyle in medbay and be like, why me?
I'm just sitting here tee-heeing to myself.
Tee-hee. I do need to start putting out day 3 notices for certain people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I get lives are a thing, but don't say you're gonna post and then not do it. For 3 days. I will cry.
Yeah.
Cause now you're on the fucking timer, basically.
Mm-hmm.
The timer's ticking.
Yeah, the timer is ticking.
Laundry.
Oh, okay. She's gonna go fold laundry. Or swap it. I don't know what she's doing.
Why not both?
Could. True. Could. I'm gonna zoom in on this dude's face for a second. Wee. I burped and it gross. It was spicy ramen.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause my music and actually go listen to louder music. That's too loud. Okay, we're better. How y'all feeling about the music? I think you like the music. I think. It's Castlevania. I needed something a little more upbeat. My Zelda music was making me want to go to sleep. And I have 80s synthwave music pulled up, but like I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. So I'm not going to play it. Also, Marco has really, like, grown on me. He was just a silly one-off NPC, and now I'm like, this is my son. This is my son. His name is Bongwater. Then again, I've noticed I've done that with a lot of NPCs that I've made.
It's a video of a bat.
Hmm?
It's just this video of a bat that fell into a pool, and he's like swimming along with his wings, and some lady comes over and is just like, "What are you doing in there? Come here." And she like gives him a towel to crawl up on, and he's just like, "Oh, thank you."
I think I've seen that video. I was like, it's me! They found me! I love swimming! Which, that is true.
Yeah.
I like swimming a lot.
Eep.
Cosmic
You
gets their
also
frog
need help
DNA
out of
from
the
me.
pool.
No, I am in the pool and I will hiss at you if you try to get me out.
So
Leon
you
can
need help
attest
getting
to
out of
this.
the pool.
Turn into a raisin bat, like
Like, literally, you know what? This is kind of what it is. Just here I am.
Mhm.
Here's me, right? Rawr. You know, here's me. Here's my big ol' ears. Right?
Yeah.
Here's my hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's all mad
Oh,
and
man.
wet, and, you know, I look like a wet dog because I've been swimming all day. And, here's my fucking arms flailing really angrily, and here's Leon trying to pull me out of the water.
Like it's time to
picks you
go.
up by one finger. Because you're that tiny.
And here's water just splashing everywhere. Here's the pool itself. You cannot get me out easily. Hold
You
on.
have to save this doodle now. When you finish drawing Leon, you have to save this doodle now. It's time to go home and have pizza.
Meow. Water. This is me. This was us every weekend when we went to the pool. Me hissing, wanting to stay in the water. This is
Leon,
Leon.
hungry, wanting to go get pizza.
Yeah, this is Leon trying to get me the fuck out of the water. Like, bitch. I'm drawing him dumb on accident, but it's fine. Here's this big strong arm holding me, trying to yank me out. He's got really buff arms because he's been working out at the gym all day. And he's just trying to yank me out of the pool.
Yep.
And me hissing frantically because I don't want to leave.
Me.
Me. What? And that's it. That's us.
Yes.
Noises.
I'm gonna send it to you, man.
Yeah, please.
There we go. I sent it to him. He's still asleep, but he'll see it when it's there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what he had to deal with.
Just Leon thinking, is this my husband or is this child?
Is this my husband or an angry raccoon I just picked up out of the water? The answer is yes. Ow. Sugar Skull, thank you for the sippy. Yeah, that was a painful little hiccup.
That was a textbook hiccup.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the sip, thank you for the pet. Thank you for the stretch and the
Gross.
Linda, why? Why you pick me up on my head and then throw me? You gotta really stretch a
That
lot.
was beautiful. I love that on stream.
Like, loaded up, fell down, bang in a circle.
Flop.
Yeah. Fucking hurt my face.
Now
Nah,
that
you're used to it. You're
is
fine.
art.
Now I just want to draw more Levi.
Oops.
My
Not
son,
my camera.
my son needs love.
What do you mean? Cherish gave him a bunch of hugs.
Yeah, he needs more hugs. From Cherish
And
and Winnie.
she needs to get Cherish needs to get like a bunch of health gems and more maximum duplicates, so it can just be 5 of her running around and giving everybody hugs.
Oh hell yeah!
She'll do that for huggies, and then also for steelies.
For stealing,
darn
it
it,
sounds
what-
really smart because it's like,
It's a
what
bunch
do you
for-
mean? I was right
'cause
here.
It's like her.
But yeah, no, Levi's just slightly touch starved, so I'm like, go get hugs, idiot.
Get love down, nerd.
That's why. Well, he doesn't like bugging people about that.
I drew hair.
Nice.
It looks okay.
I will give it a peek.
Hi,
I
Reza.
cannot.
Reza here.
Riza!
Raisa! Raisa!
Riza, I'm drawing you, boy.
There it is.
Baby boy, baby.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at the dragon. This is the dragon.
I'm trying to get more familiar with his face because that one-off picture that I drew, it's like, okay, that's his face. I'm gonna have to try and duplicate this. Help.
I feel that. Also, how's it looking so far, Riza? Whoopsies.
So hi, Riza, we miss you.
It's true.
Do 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 do.
Mm-hmm.
Also, should I draw my characters with their pride flags? I did that a few years ago, but
I thought that's what you were gonna do. I remember you were talking about it before, so I don't know if you still want to do it.
in here at those sniff femboys with consent. Sniffa sniffa. Yeah, I did come out with a big list of my OCs and even some of my NPCs. Let me find it. Where's
Buys of
my
peas
list?
half off.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Here's my list. Granted, this is like same universe sort of list.
That's a lot of babs.
I have a lot of babies. And this is not including Trivium because, or not Trivium, Vandal, because most of Vandal characters are already these characters, just different
Yeah.
circumstances, except for Gregor. Gregor's an OC from Band. I'm so proud of him. But yeah, I got 76 OCs and NPCs. I'm just kind of clattering them together. I was also Vandal. Yeah, Vandal. The TBT RPG that Leon made from scratch, based off of the JRPG genre. It's turn-based, but instead of running around on a battle map, you stand in rows and punch the dicks out of each other, a la Persona or the old Final Fantasy, or I guess in Expedition 33 in this case too. And it's fun as fuck. And Gregor is my one and only OC from that world. Baby boy baby.
Yeah, Cherish is Vand made as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what about Rusty? Is he another OC you dragged in?
Yeah, so both Drive and Rusty are like Drive is essentially like retooled from just like a random character I had created. He wasn't really in a world or story that I essentially made, but I do remember making him before popping him into Vand. And yeah, Rusty is was made. He was originally made from like a random color palette that I had found, and he was yeah, and he was like this a fire-based kind of person because I made a world where the people were actually like embodiments of the elemental energies, and like a bunch of elements combined together would just create a more of a stable person, I guess.
Ah, fair.
Yeah, and the elements would be all combined around a certain core. But there something had happened where the elemental balance in people would just suddenly it's normally supposed to be a cycle of energy circulation for the person to stay alive, but something had happened in the world itself, where like the food, like any crops or livestock or anything like that would be used to help nourish the people, they suddenly weren't being as good anymore, and essentially like people started essentially slowly dying. But in order to prevent people from dying, there is this thing where it's like augmented elements or something like that, akin to radiation, essentially like try and just blast you with energy in order for you to not rot, or like try and re-jumpstart your inner cycle. But it ended up mutating people. It ended up going the other way.
And I'm assuming Jive is one of those.
No, Jive isn't in the story. It was along with more Rusty, because he, like, when it comes to the types of elements that people would have, there's a bit of a hierarchy based on like the importance of each element in the world itself, with water being the highest as a source of life considered, and fire being the lowest because it's mostly considered destructive.
Oh, okay.
So Rusty was more like a fire-based kind of a person with like a bit of mixture of air and earth. So he has 3 in his, like, majority of the human like people of this world would have like 3 elements. One is like a majority, and then there's 2 others that help balance it. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have going for that now.
Okay, that makes sense. Also, I
Yeah,
wrote
I've
down
just
the
been
Vandal
juggling.
OCs I remember. I've actively played at least, not just the designs I've made. There's Hania, which is just Honey, Alistair, which is Alex, Amaris, which is Amari, Talem, which is Talim, Galimet, who is actually another OC. He's original. Galeem, you're original, my boy. Callum, which is Callum. Rembrandt, which is Bobby. Lavash, which is Vine. Gregor, who is also an OC. And Bregov, who is from my Eldrig stuff that I did. So yeah, Galeem and Gregor are the only two who aren't already established somewhere. And Gregor is a good boy.
Me out here not borrowing OCs from other places, just making new ones.
The fair. I have so many I could just borrow though, that's why.
Yeah.
I have, like I said, 76. Granted, I'm also including some NPCs. Like, these guys technically count as NPCs. So do these guys. These guys are my villains. That's why I have these lines to say which ones are more NPC-ish.
Like not playable or not plot.
Non-plot. That's how I usually assume NPCs. It means I'm not really playing them, and they're not like taking part in the main story so much as they're just there to pad out a roster. They're just there to populate the
I'm kind of
space.
tempted to make Hoyle part of the plot though, because they're the type of person to like just be really curious about it.
It happens. Klaus actually became an NPC. He was an OC for a bit.
Hello there.
And then, hello there! Big...
Alrighty. That is the name. Hi.
Welcome in, biggest dickus. Welcome to the Back
Just
Cafe.
murdered the battler.
Please take a seat, enjoy your stay, and enjoy some tea while you're at it. We're talking about OCs while I draw hot men with huge tits.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Yes, you are new. Welcome in. For those of you who don't know me, hello, hello. I am Desmond Dracula. I'm a vampire bat butler, also known as a battler. I go by he, him pronouns, and I like to draw as well as roleplay on Wednesdays. I also play a variety of games for RPG roguelikes, and once again, today, we're drawing hot men with huge tits. Right now, I'm discussing OCs. Also, as a battler, hi, Riza. I know that's your favorite line. Hi, Taki. Welcome in. I hope you're doing okay. But yeah, as of right this second, I'm discussing how many fucking characters I have because I'm a weirdo. Also,
Me, also a character weirdo, lovingly blaming you. Shake hands.
Me, Sugar, the OC Factory, shakes hands. Listen, most of these characters have their own shit going, too. Just finished
Yeah.
off D&D at the Volunteer Center. Nice! D&D fun. I also did a thing, because, this is gonna make me sound a little petty. But someone a few years ago mentioned how all of my characters were getting with Leon's characters, and my brain did this. The red ones are the ones that are constant, like consistent, and the green ones are timeline dependent. I have so many OCs, what do you mean all of them? Anyway. Also, some of them are pre-made. We made them together to, like, add more to the, like, more roster to the world.
Because you guys are both cute and gay and gay and cute.
No.
I'm sorry.
But like Jake's parents, for instance, well, sort of parents. Aunt and uncle parent figures, Delilah and Barry. We made them together as a pair for Jake. So stuff like that.
I just had an outburst because cute aggression.
I love my husband. But yeah, fucking watch me set up all my OCs with his. Fucking, I'll fight.
It's really cute.
You're cute.
You're cute.
I'm assuming it was brought up because the person was... I don't know. It came off as jealous, but I don't know. Can someone play the fruit soundboard? So many yeah, hold on. I got you. I got you. Hold on. No, let me do it. I got you.
So many fucking fruits.
I did it. So many fucking fruits. I need to go listen to NSP again. I fucking love NSP.
Oh, I get it. It's because Blippi is fruity as heck.
Yeah, it's because we're all fruits. We're all some sort of on this channel.
I'm the watermelon of the fruits for sure.
I'm the watermelon.
D-A-N-N-Y. He
Big
is not afraid to
and
cry.
juicy.
D-A-N-N-Y. He cries almost all the time. The fucking song is great. I really like his covers. I really like his covers of like The Last Unicorn and shit. It's really good. He's got a very nice voice. Very nice sing-songy voice. I need to add Morgan to Vandal. I'm gonna have to practice my Scottish accent if I do that.
When would you look at that? Who you're drawing, you could ask somebody. That might or may not be Scottish.
Well, I know how the Scottish accent sounds. It's just a matter of whether or not I can replicate it. Me blinking at Morgan. Why did I make you like this? And now it's hard to talk you. That poor boy is also going through it. Huh?
Morgan out here just like, he is the way he is. You made him, but he made that choice.
Morgan
He's
made
like,
the
"I'm
choice?
Scottish." Yeah, he did. He made himself Scottish. He whispered it to you.
He chose to be Scottish? Morgan, how
did.
could you? Oh no.
He whispered it to you, and then subconsciously you took that.
To be fair, he was mute before anything else. Right,
Yeah,
so
so-
he's stealing your bit. Get that motherfucker. No, I'm not. Yeah, me making Morgan a mute. Morgan. Well, I guess I can't fucking tell you how cool I am. Granted, the funny thing is Morgan was the talker of the two twins, because he has a twin brother named Byron, and Byron's a little shithead.
Mm.
And then Morgan opens mouth, Farron's, oh god, I forgot you were like this. I mostly want Morgan to stop being a zealot with Adokin.
Mm.
Just get him in a room with Bobby. Bobby is going to demystify Adokin for him in 10 minutes. Or less.
But Bobby in jail.
Bobby in jail. Bobby in jail and bury the sad because his not boyfriend died.
I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. They were spiritually married. The same motherfucker who spent every waking moment laying over the hospital bed of this person.
Not always.
I'm staring
Just
at
sometimes.
you,
Well,
motherfucker.
he had his own small bed in Aaron's room so he could be right there if he needed to, like, fix something with the machines. Or if Aaron stopped breathing, because that's the thing that scared him the most. Because when they were out hanging out, because before Aaron started getting really sick, they hunted together. They hunted supernatural creatures together. And one day, Aaron just stopped breathing in his sleep. And Bobby had a panic attack. Like, hey, we may take you home or something. This is scary. Get him in a room with me and we'll show him wonders.
Desmond
Fair.
describing the most tragic romantic situation on the planet. But they never dated.
They didn't. Bobby asked Aaron
I
out and
know.
Aaron said no.
That's why I said
I think you're
spiritually.
still
they were
upset
already
with
married. I am going to be upset about this forever.
Y'all don't even know
You're
how they
kidding?
met.
I think the funny thing is, this is giving the same energy as when people were really upset that Victor and Yuri never officially got together in the series. On Yuri on Ice. The same energy, and I love it.
So
I'm
no!
so mad about that too.
You guys have been. What do you mean you didn't marry each other and have kids?
They had literally, they were so good for each other. They were basically married. They had fucking promise rings. It's about the sport. No, they were married. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
It's kind of funny though.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if you know how they met.
I think I need to be reminded, but
When
Tinder?
Bobby was when Bobby was dealing with the Skinner situation and he was in his gross concrete prison, Aaron was the one who helped break the wolves out and scraped this poor fucker off of the floor. So the first
Oh
thing
my
he saw
God.
was the face of an angel saving him from this hell. Which is why he was always so grateful and dedicated to Aaron. He's like, he got me out of literal bullshit.
yeah.
Great, now you have a puppy boyfriend following you for the rest of your life. How do you feel about that?
You said it. You said it. You said it.
That's what he wanted.
You said it.
Aaron said no.
I think Aaron said no because he didn't want to promise a short-lived relationship.
Yeah, Leon already confirmed that too. So
Hi,
yeah,
Rita.
Hi, Rosa.
Alright, yeah.
I'm hurting Salem with tragic gay.
But
Stuff.
here's the thing. I'm being feisty about it, but that's because I really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, had Aaron like the plot armor to live, I'm like looking. It's just like probably would have said yes. I'm going to imagine he probably would have said yes if the plot was not doomed.
That is fair. They're in a timeline where Aaron died because Duncan accidentally crit on his mock tournament ability and decapitated that poor kid. Pretty much. He at least domed him so
no
hard
head.
he died on impact. Which is why
Sad.
Bobby went after the headmaster, because he's like, you are negligent as fuck. You could have stopped it,
Nope.
you motherfucker. Yes, Rosa?
Oh no, I was like, oop,
How you doing, Rita?
I'm doing all right.
That's good.
Also,
Super good.
super good. Yeah. Also, yeah, Morgan is, running around right now trying to make sure kids don't do stupid shit while an unknown entity is causing mayhem. Because
All
Farron
he's
said,
done is
hey,
stood in the courtyard so far.
that's enough. They have already had to deal with so much shit that they're like, okay, what the fuck is happening now? Adokin, come fix your shit. And Adokin crying in the bathroom, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me this time.
Why do you blame me for everything?
Because here's the thing. This introduction of Rend can either go really poorly or really fucking funny, and there's no in between.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And I can't wait
I just
for it to come
know.
back around. I'm so ready to fucking tee-hee at everyone.
I see.
There's much tee-hee to have.
I wish I could play more Vine, but Duncan ain't around right now. And Vine is not going to leave his side because one, he's a shield, and two, his daughter's following him, and he's like, but I have to make sure baby girl is safe. I'm like, Vine, shut up. Oh, let me roleplay you, asshole.
Vine, staring down at you from the top of the kitchen counter. No,
I don't think I will.
I don't think I will. Cause like I like when you say Vinay is like sassing you, I just imagine him as like a big fluffy cat just staring down their nose at you.
You're not wrong. He is. He's a giant. Have you ever seen that cute lion in the exhibit where he's like holding his paws to his face? That's him.
Yeah.
That's Vinay. He's literally a lion. He's a lion demon. That's actually his taxonomy. He has a lion leg, a puffy scorpion lion tail, and he likes rubbing on stuff. He's a cat. He's a lion. He's a cat boyfriend. Like, that's all you're gonna get with him.
Mm-hmm.
He will chase the laser pointer.
The laser pointer. That's amazing.
He will sit in boxes. If you want to keep him entertained for hours, put a giant box somewhere. He will sit in it and purr.
I will get him like 10 boxes of various sizes.
He'll just keep hopping in
like,
them. Don't do it.
And I'll like cut some of them and turn one on its side so there's a tunnel between two of the larger boxes. that he can,
He'll
like,
get
scuttle
stuck and they'll
through.
start meowing about it.
Meh. What if it was big enough for him to crawl through easily?
Oh, then it's fine. See, like, literally just...
But yeah, no, I'm gonna make him a cardboard fort now. You can't stop me. I'm gonna make him a cardboard. Are you drawing him in a box?
Yeah.
The fucking eye.
Oh yeah, I actually also drew Vinay in a box.
You did. It was great.
Just
And then he turned the box into a kissing booth.
The claws. Oh my god. Cat's gonna cat, I guess.
I'm gonna keep this dumbass entertained. Put him in a box. You'll catch him like this.
I'll have like gold coins scattered throughout the boxes.
There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
So cute.
There
Save
he-
it.
Hold on, I'm not done. I have to draw his wings. I forgot he has fat fuck you wings.
He does.
Discount Nergigante wings.
They are Timu Nergigante wings. Thank you for
I don't even
noticing.
play Monster Hunter, and I remember that reference. I am a dork.
There he is.
Cute.
Man in a box.
Cute.
How the fuck did I do these eyes? Help.
You got
Yeah,
this, I
so-
believe in you.
Yeah, okay, so since the new Mario Kart
Mm.
came out, my list
Mario
for
Kart?
cosplays, yeah, Mario Kart World, it released with the Nintendo Switch 2, but they have like not just like your different outfits depending on like carts that they drive, like how the princesses will have a jumpsuit if they have a motorcycle, but genuine like different outfits. And my cosplay list has grown further because of it now.
Hold on, I have to give him a friend.
Friend.
If it's
Oh.
not Salem, I think Salem is going to come after you.
No,
No,
it's probably gonna
actual
operate.
friend, like his bestie.
Oh, Galacia?
One
Yeah.
of the
Okay.
famous ones.
Yeah.
I'm giving him his
I saw
bestie.
the boat in mouth, and I thought, oh yeah, it's Galacia.
It's his bestie. It's the dog BF. Glacia,
Yeah.
what does your hair look like? I forgot. I think it's
I
just
need to
long
draw-
and dumb.
I need to draw Galacia properly.
He's a good boy. See, look. You know what? Fuck it. I'm already here. Good boy.
Oh.
He's
Hello
The
there.
dichotomy.
yeah.
This, but also this.
Mm-hmm. He is good boy. Well, I could show Ryza to him. Ryza, have you seen my cute dog boy?
I don't think so.
There he is. He cute dog boy. Hold
Show
on.
me.
Let me get his mask first. Cute dog boy.
Oh, cute.
And then cute dog boy without mask.
I give head pat.
As you should, he deserves it. He has like a husky tail, kind of. And griffin wings, as the descriptions like to say in his depictions, but I don't know what griffin wings are. I've tried
Just
looking
like
it up.
eagle wings.
Eagle wings?
Yeah, I've tried
Basically?
looking it up and they say it's eagle wings, but like I don't want to give them just eagle wings. So what I did was give him these little like thumb doingles on the top to kind of differentiate him from a regular bird.
Fair.
Mhm. Also, this one is also
What's
very
this?
cute.
Creative liberty. Gasp.
I know.
Yes.
But yeah, he's the
guess.
dog demon of what was it? Bloodshed and murder and manslaughter. That's right.
Delightful.
Then you have to specify manslaughter and murder.
Yeah. Oh, he has a beauty mark on his eye. This is starting to look like me almost. What am I doing with myself?
What are you doing?
Okay,
Desmond
now
These
Self
creations
observed,
start to look
like
like
the
you.
nerd he is.
me just making Glazia so I can get my silly aggression out. My silly gremlin energy. Hello. I will save, thank you. I have to draw the boys. So, like, I also gave Vine his scars. I'll give him his wings as well. I need to move him out of the way, or his wings will clash with Vine's wings. Also, I really like how they look like little scythes. It speaks to the whole death motif. Mm-hmm. I need to draw his cousin. Ostia has a hellhound cousin who's basically Kerberos, Cerberus, or Naberius, or also known as Anubis, which is all the same word from the same shit. Basically the dog guardian of hell. And that's exactly what he does. He guards one of the entrances to Tartarus. AKA
Number of
the
heads may
bullshit.
vary.
And yeah, he's a marquis. He watches one of the borders. And he's very adorable, very very calm, distinguished, like young man Doberman, if that makes sense. He's got like the Great Dane energy, while Glazia has chaotic
Yeah.
husky energy.
Yeah. The Doberman or Great Dane, yeah, that kind of energy makes sense because I remember, like, I think I've talked about this before, but yeah, I think I remember one of my friends, I visited his family, and one of his family members or a friend of the family brought over their Great Dane, and he had such like a very grown-up stoic energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like my buddy and I, we were just kind of like goofing around and kind of roughhousing, and the dog just suddenly went poof, as if to say, "Cut it out."
Cute. There we go. I drew the boys.
There we go.
They're just hanging out. They're just hanging out.
It presses the save button 5 trillion times.
I've already saved. It's saved. Yeah, there they are,
Okay.
the boy.
Back to big man with
Yeah.
big watermelons.
Yeah. The tatas.
The tippies.
Audacious tatas?
Yes.
Titzillas?
Titzillas.
The badonkadonkaroos.
The bahonkadongs. The Kongarakugas. Is his hair going up like this, partly? That's what it looks like it's doing. Then it looks like it comes back down. Like so.
Gotta love anime hair. It defies gravity, and the characters' hair follicles on their scalp make no sense.
Slightly.
And that's what makes it fun.
Yeah. I agree. Drawing fun hair is fun.
Unless you're me and you've decided your character needs so much hair that it's kind of a pain in the ass to draw sometimes.
This does not look good to me. I need to redo that. That's too many
Stares
hair
at
pieces, I
Desmond
think.
with B&A.
Listen, the man's hair is nuts.
You got a Chico Tail problem here. Venus hair is going nuts.
It is. His hair goes fucking hard.
Venus hair, if it's not properly, like, contained, he just turns into a dandelion.
He's literally a dandelion. He has to wear it in beads for waiting. But look at this stupid fucking puff-ass bitch. Dumbass puff-ass bitch. And this is
Now
it.
he needs to wear a shirt that says stupid dumbass
He needs a shirt,
dumbass
yeah,
pop
no.
ass bitch.
He's puffy boy. It's too big a puffy hair.
That phrase had such Leon energy. I love it.
Thank you.
This pop ass bitch.
I'm glad you approve. See, I'm trying to find a picture where he's not wearing it. Lavash typically doesn't wear his beads as often. Look how fucking stupid ass big this shit is. I have to draw all of those lines. And I complain the whole time, but then I never change how it looks. Cause I'm a dumbass.
But you're an adorable dumbass.
Yeah.
Pat, 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 pat.
Thank you for the pet. Okay, so he has these hair pieces. This hair piece that comes out. I'm trying to find the shape here. Because some of the hair comes up and curls and some of it doesn't. Like so.
It's like the hairstyle is in the it's on the threshold of making sense but also not making sense. Like it makes sense at the front, but then at the back is kind of silly.
Ugh. I'll figure it out.
Bat roar.
Yeah, it's just a tiny burp. But it's fine.
Desmond is burping Cooper, who's stealing his husband's bread because
Beep, beep,
he is
beep.
sleeping.
He's sleeping, so someone has to burp. Someone has
Does
to do
someone have
it.
to do the commands?
But then what we gotta do is we gotta still put it towards Leon, like Leon did it.
No, it's mine. I did it. He can't have mine.
No. Everyone in chat?
It's a
No,
bat roar.
it's a bat roar.
Okay. Salalama has spoken.
No, I think it should be just a bat squeak.
A squeak counter.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had a burp. What the hell? You're cursing me with this. What?
I'm sorry.
I think think his hair needs
I
to be
can see that
laid
also.
down a little more.
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bye, Linda.
Bye, Linda.
Bingo.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do myself a little bit of a favor here. And because it looks way too up. So what I'm gonna do is steal it off the dude's head and then compare it. Because I can't figure out how I'm doing this. Well, so hi, Reza.
Yeah, wow.
Don't mind me, I'm struggling with the hair, so now I'm trying to figure out how it's supposed
It's
to look.
okay.
Aw.
Mm,
Right, are you a little sick?
no, it needs to be lower. than that.
Why we give that away?
Why'd you sound like a 50-year-old grandmother that's done nothing but smoke?
Don't worry about it, darling.
No, the hair looks fine. It just...
I can either be a smoker or I am Optimus Prime.
Here, it is flatter than I made it. I'm trying to, like... I stole the hair as a reference point to see how it's shaped. I think I did pretty good.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you for the pet checker skull.
I'm just making sure it droops the correct way, because I wasn't getting it right.
Droopy.
Yeah. There we go. See, now it looks better to me. Okay, I don't need this anymore. And let's get the titties going. Also, how's the pose? Because the poses you sent me looks kind of just like this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sweet.
I love it whenever anyone tells me to like shut up or hush and I just say make me. It's too much of a fun response.
I don't want to tell you to hush. You're cool.
I know, no, it's because one of my friends said, I've noticed though that my sleep is so inconsistent, and I was like, no, really? And then they just put hush, and I was like, make me.
You gotta make me.
Make me.
Titties.
I need to channel a ridiculous amount of sass whenever I get a chance to roleplay this frickin' bastard of a character.
Which one?
I
Oh,
believe
the
in you.
water dragon.
Yeah. I love how you keep calling him a water dragon and he fucking hates water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dragon.
That's really funny. It would be really hilarious if, like, when it look at me being a fucking dork ass and thinking about future Vandal campaigns, but like imagining you, Desmond, or anybody else in the party with a sassy ass character just constantly sassing you. Just freaking, like, just flicking water at them if they're like a water mage or cleric or something like that.
Oh,
Just
God, I'd love to make a
splash, and it's
sassy
like-
little disaster.
That would be so funny.
Cute.
What?
Cute? What do you mean what?
I didn't do anything.
You're making little hummies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's cute. More cute noises.
Yeah, you're not really, like, you're not really
You're not
helping.
disproving it.
I can't fucking win.
No, you
It's kind
can't.
of like the same thing with. It's kind of like the same thing with Desmond too. It's like when we call him cute and he just does the wow wow wow. I'm like, point proven. I rest my case.
That was a demonstration.
Demonstration
Of the fact that you're
valid.
cute. Oh.
Oh, Epic the Musical, am I right?
Did you say you picked a musical?
I said it's so epic the musical, am I right? Because it
Oh.
got quiet. But my voice is not as good as it used to be.
I'm sorry.
I've had a sore throat.
Oh,
Why do you sound like Morgan Freeman?
Do you need a
I'm more down for
lozenge or something?
Oh my god.
Do you need a lozenge?
I've got lozenges, it's fine.
Okay.
You sound
What
like a
this means,
wise
like-
old grandpa right now.
You know, back in my day. Back during the war. I remember when the wizards and the elves would come towards me,
Mhm.
and I would simply say, Fireball!
I don't mean to laugh, I'm sure it hurts, but
Nah, it's fine.
it's really good. I'm enjoying it. As long as you're
y'all should hear me
okay.
when I have sickness or sore throat. I am also like another octave, and I'm like,
Mm.
who needs tea?
Yeah, what I've noticed though is it's the perfect tone of voice to do like a mafia voice. I will make sure that you're sleeping with the fishes, capiche? You know. I'll make you
Yes,
an
sir.
offer you can't refuse, Desmond.
Oh no. Don't kill
I know
me.
where you live.
The United States.
Yeah, that country that's currently on fire.
Fucking metaphorically or
Oh no, literally. Wait, sorry. Oh no, literally.
literally. No, yeah, our country's kind of a hot dumpster mess right now.
Yeah. There's also some wildfires happening up here too.
Hmm?
Not fun,
Wildfire.
but not gonna use that to discount the nonsense that's happening in a lot of other nations.
Yeah, stay safe, jeez.
Yes.
Stay safe, eat the
Mhm.
rich, all that jazz.
Oh hell yeah, I would love to eat the rich at this point.
Yeah. It's like, come on up
Yeah.
to Canadian land. We have maple syrup and we have poutine, not necessarily in that order or combination, but you know.
It could work.
To be fair, eating the rich might solve our fire problem.
That is true.
They're the reason that shit lit up.
Yeah.
God, you're kind of making me want to draw Psy. I really want to draw a
There we go.
slut with huge tits, you know? I mean, I'm already...
did-
This is-
I did
This is a
eyes.
slut with
I was
huge
about to say,
tits.
I'm already drawing a slut with huge tits, but I mean my own slut with huge tits. And he's a slut with huge tits. And fire scars.
Yeah. I don't quite have the lore for this character sorted yet. He just got big titty.
Well, I make lore immediately because I have no life.
See, Desmond, you've known me for what is it, like 3 years now?
Almost, yeah.
You
About.
know, you know that I barely have any character lore.
And that is perfectly fine. You're allowed to
It
go.
is-
I want to make a
am
character with huge
first name
tits. What's his
Captain, second
personality?
Bryce.
Eh.
No, the only lore I have for this character is that he's the quartermaster of the ship, aka the right-hand man.
Mm-hmm. With huge tits.
Not necessarily first mate,
with
but
huge tits.
Yeah, whenever I pulled it up and I took a gander, that was the first thing out of my mouth.
What huge
yeah,
tits?
right here on stream.
I
He
said,
actually
"Whoa,
just went,
excuse me, sir, your tits are
"Woyoyoyoing."
huge, sir. Please."
Do you want to know what else is huge?
His left toe.
Sure. What do you want to think? Hey, Desmond, checking DMs.
Oh, Why are you telling me to do that? I'm scared now. Oh, I see. Mm-mm.
Because those came with it, so.
Oh, you know what? That's fair.
And I just remember being like, I clicked through the files and I was like, oh yeah, the design. Oh,
Oh, hello.
that is a weapon right
Sir.
there.
Sir,
That
your
is a
spear's
full-on-
out.
That's not a spear. That's like a fire hydrant. My headcanon for him though is that he's like a subby top.
Oh, hell yeah. We love a good beefed out man that's also a sub.
It's too obvious to make him like a dumb top.
Mm-hmm. Fair, fair.
You know?
I
Like he's
did
got the
that
big
with
muscles, he's got the slutty booba.
Yeah, yeah. I did that with my son. You've probably seen it on Blue Sky. I don't need to show you.
I really need to check Blue Sky more.
Oh, if that's the case, here I'll send this to you. There you go.
Oh, pardon me.
We love a muscle man
What?
bottom.
Oh, that's good soup.
Good soup.
That is very good soup.
I'm glad you appreciate the good soup.
I think you guys are
Otherwise-
making me goopy and nose runny over
No.
the voice waves. What the hell?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean? I can't do anything. I'm over here squatting.
Alright.
Heck, man, I think you're making me all gross.
Reza, your voice. I feel so bad for you. I want to get you good soup.
I love soup.
Same. I want soup, but it's too hot to have soup. Also, I just had ramen, so I don't need actual soup.
You had ramen.
Yeah, ramen.
Damn.
I know.
When's it my turn?
I'm sorry. I'll tell you next time.
Boom.
I'll give you all the ramen. I'll pass them off to you. I'll be like, here you go.
Thanks.
I can't hand you Vine though.
It's okay.
Salem would fight us both.
That is fair.
He has
It's
laid claim to him.
It's okay. I have Morgan.
That's shitbog.
as I always say.
Oh, I was drawing this backwards. This does not go on this arm.
It's okay. Just.
You ruined it.
Sorry.
Yo, bro. It's all good.
Broke it.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm dying.
Don't die.
No. Don't die.
Elizabeth.
Stop.
So what did y'all get up to with your weekends?
I triggered myself sort of on accident purpose by watching a bunch of news on what's happening in LA so I could be prepared for in case it decides to drift into our direction.
Wait and start the fire.
Nope. I'll start the fire though. I'll do it.
Actually, just shit
I
load of
mean-
power wash.
It was peaceful.
Yeah, I was seeing you.
It
play
was
Power
peaceful,
Wash.
and then ICE decided to make it worse, and then LAPD decided to make it
National Guard.
worse, and then the National Guard decided to make it worse.
And then they're shooting journalists with rubber bullets.
Oh yeah, they were shooting journalists. The funny thing is, people were
with
like,
rubber bullets. Just got it.
Yeah,
sorry,
still,
rubber
that's-
bullets.
They were shooting.
that still
journalists.
hurts. Rubber bullets fucking hurt and
Yeah.
can still kill
They
if
leave
hit correctly.
welts.
Yeah,
Yeah, it can
but if
still
you don't
very
say rubber
badly.
bullets, then they're just dead.
Fair.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's the LAPD. I don't have to fucking specify.
To be fair, though, there was one clip that I saw, and it was a journalist that had got like hit in the head with one, and he filmed the guy that shot him like with the rubber bullet. And when I was watching it with one of my friends, I was like, okay, this isn't good, but I've kind of got to give the guy that shot him props because that was a banger shot. It was from like across a motorway, and I was like, how'd you even get the physics right on that?
Because they try real hard to be able to hit civilians.
Yeah.
That's all they care about. But yeah, no, it only escalated because ICE decided to be shitheads, which they weren't allowed to do what they were doing here anyway because LA is a sanctuary state, or a sanctuary city. You can't. It's super illegal to just rip people out of their seats and then like try to deport them on the spot. You can't do that. So people started protesting that, and then LAPD showed up. And then more people showed up to the protest, and now there's 10,000 people on our streets, and 2,000 National Guard.
No, my iPad's dying.
No, save it.
So yeah,
Well, this is what I got so far. I managed to color him in.
Yeah, looking good.
There you go.
but
yeah,
It's
I had a fun weekend.
Well, glad you had a fun weekend.
I had to work, and then yesterday I just crashed in bed. I'm like, I should be writing my comic story. My brain is like,
But
nah.
bad.
Yeah, I made an outfit
Nice.
which I put in connected chat because it has my face.
It's right.
In a VIB. Ah,
Oh.
those are some fun glasses.
Yeah, and then I met someone that had the exact same outfit, and it was, we just sort of hit it off.
Yeah.
Aw,
That's amazing.
that's awesome.
That's really cute.
Also known as Troy, aka the voice of Hermes from Epic the Musical.
Damn.
That's really funny. Oh, he's got the wings and everything on his shoes.
I had a good weekend.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
You're fucking smiling the first one. You're like,
And now I delete them because they have my face.
Yes.
It's a precious face. Pet it,
Stop
pet
it, you're gonna make me blush.
Riza's a cool dude.
Rez is a
Oh, no,
great
you're
pal.
Even cooler of a dude.
What the fuck?
These guys being dudes. Dudes being guys.
Anyway, I've sadly got a dip, but have
Mm,
fun.
Of course. I will be finishing
Take
this.
care.
It's been taking me longer than I wanted it to, but I'll be finishing it.
Yeah.
Because hooray, ADHD tangents.
Yeah.
Enjoy the booba.
I
he's
am enjoying the
Silly
booba.
doodle.
Also, if you could think of a fun name for him, let me know. Alright, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Take
He's
care.
not even named yet, Riza.
So we're naming him Scrunch, right?
Scrumsh?
Scrunch.
Scrunch?
Yeah.
Okay, well, all votes for Scrunch. I'd do it just to be funny.
So Chad has decided he is Scrunch.
He is Scrunch. We're chat. He is Scrunch now.
Yeah.
Also, I think I might create that creature that I dreamed up as a new monster OC.
Mm-mm.
I think I told you
Yeah.
about it, right, Salem? Can't remember who all I've been
perhaps.
telling people. I said it earlier in chat, or earlier in stream, but I don't know who all I've told.
Well, I was asleep from earlier in stream, so I probably didn't hear it.
Oh, okay, so TLDR, I had a dream a shadow man was in my house, and the dream started off kind of spooky. Oh my god, what name for Rez's OC? Scrunch! But yeah, the dude was in my house, and I was really scared at first. I thought he was gonna eat me or whatever, but the fucker started raiding my pantry instead. And what was supposed to be a nightmare had me waking up angry
No.
because he kept eating my chips.
You had a sleep paralysis moment, but you got mad because he was eating your chips.
He was eating my chips. He kept
You were like,
sitting
"I was
in
looking
next to the
forward to that."
pantry crunching, and I'm like, no, bitch! Like, and then I woke up pissed. I'm like, this son of a bitch ate my chips.
Yeah, he ate your fucking chips.
He did. He ate my chips. Fucking bastard. I was angry about it.
Did you wake up and go check on your chips?
No, I knew my chips were fine, but I was angry.
I would have checked on my chips. I would have been like, you still there? Okay,
Chips, are you cool? Well, unless Leon ate all of them. My chips are fine. I'm assuming. Babe, did you eat all the chips? He's asleep right now. I don't think he'd be able to answer me. Is he asleep? Yeah, he's asleep. He's sleeping on my side of the bed. He's all cuddled up because Cecil caught on his spot and pushed him over. Because Cecil's rude. Yeah, Weewon needed to mentally rest and recover.
Yeah, me and him were talking yesterday.
Yeah, he was pretty stressed out about everything. Me, I had let it
Yeah.
have its moment Monday, and then I went, okay, I am now prepared. And then I prepared myself mentally and, like, formed a game plan in my brain for what I might need to do if things go south.
Scrunch and scrunch are a perfect 50-50 split. There we go.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure me and you are the
We're
only
chat.
two who voted.
We're chat, so we chose. So his name is Scrunch Scrumch Jr.?
Yeah.
Let Ryza know.
Oh, maybe his name could be Scrumptious.
Yeah, Scrumptious.
Scrummy.
Yeah,
Scrum boy.
maybe Scrumptious.
Oh my god, actually, you know what's really funny is that in the one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, I think it was the fourth one, there was actually an extra character named Scrum. Perfect.
Excellent. We found it.
You did it. I made Boyron's hair shiny.
Boy.
Totally not practicing shading and highlighting at all. Teehee.
Stares at.
Gives you a
I-
big, gigantic scully grin.
Cute. I need to remember how I used to shade, but I don't wanna. It took too long. I don't wanna.
I don't wanna.
That's what look out. Don't do it! Don't do it, Lila, please. No. I'm holding my breath.
Okay. I have to.
I know you're gonna throw me. I know you're gonna do it. I'm waiting. Also, thank you for the 39 months. That's a long time. Are you sick of me yet? There I go. I love how it just cuts the fuck off. Yep, there we go. You held it back just long enough for me to slightly drop my guard. And then you did it. You got me. Okay, now throw. Yeah.
Oh yeah, now that I found a scissor arm stand for my camera, I can do showy-offy.
Ooh, nice.
Because I know I took a picture of this. Hang on. Too much shit on my desk. Arg. E. There we go. Desk.
I do a peek.
Hand reveal.
I do peek.
So I got egg.
I'm trying to
Egg.
peek.
Egg.
Look at egg. Ooh.
It's all pretty. And
And
then
the little dragon. Oh yeah, yeah.
The
I've seen
dragon.
those all over Comic Con, in the like
yeah,
TTRPG section.
eh. The screen is in the way. Oop. Eh. There we go. Come on. Camera, work with me.
Camera, please, camera. Also, I think I know who I'm gonna draw for June's pinup. Since it's Pride Month, I am going to draw one of my extra gays.
So many
Extra
fucking
gay.
hoops.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be extra
He.
gay. His
I got the
lore
dragon
is
friend.
literally he does not like the scent of women because too flowery and too pretty smelling. He likes men. He prefers men. And he's technically hermaphroditic because of... It's gonna be my project creature. It's gonna be my little space bunny, as what I call him. I'm good, Lilin. How are you doing? Whose titties are you drawing right now? It's, one of Ryza's OCs he recently got.
I'm wondering how well does the stupid little arcade machine screen turn up on my camera?
Mm.
Does it show up? Oh my god, it does. Yeah,
Cute.
it kind of does. Now I have to play it at this angle.
Yep.
I don't know, can you see...
Now I can. That's so cute. It's so little.
It's a tiny ass little thing. I have had this for like a couple of years and I was so happy. Eat the ghost.
Ow.
Can you hear the sounds,
Ow,
or is
ow, ow.
it...
No, but I can hear them in my
Ah.
mind. Trying to find the dude without showing you
I just need to
penis.
adjust the camera.
No pinkies.
There we go. Imagine if I do a stream like this.
That'd be cute.
Like an April Fool's stream.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh well.
Here, I think it's this one. I'm gonna do this
But at
just in
least I-
case, because I don't know what I'm showing.
Uh-oh.
There's my Shrike boy. Okay, yeah,
Back
I
an
did
egg.
cover it. This guy. I want him to be. It's my what's the word? My Timu alien from Home Dog's Alien. Ripley?
Oh my god, I also have to show off this.
Who made
This
Alien?
adorable bean. Look at
Ridley.
It's-
Yeah, Ridley Scott. I'm making my own budget alien creature. And he's just an enigma of DNA splashed together. And I made
I
him
found
the
this
gay.
really cute. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just saying he's gay.
Ah.
Oh. Like the little wings. It's very
When I
cute.
saw a customer buy this, like they're called like Palm Pals. Yeah, that's
And you're
what
like, I
they're
fucking
called,
need
Palm
one.
Pals. Because look, they just sit in your hand.
They're very cute. Also, for those
Right?
of you in chat confused, Sugar Skull is showing us her desk, and is showing us the cute little toys, and this little creature is adorable. I want one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna Google Palm
he's a
Pals.
desk friend.
I already have, plushies all over my shelf atop the desk here, but I could always have more. I need more shelf space. I need more plushies.
I also have Lego.
Cute.
I put these Lego dudes
Oh my god,
on-
it's a Lego
together on stream.
Gandalf.
Yeah, it's Gandalf, and I love the fact, like, when I was putting together Gandalf, I love that Leon, he was in chat and he knew the actual in-lore names of the sword and staff.
Oh yeah, Glamdring
Scares at.
and Orcrist, the Goblin Cleaver.
Ooh.
Listen,
I
he's not the only
teased.
Tolkien nerd.
And I kind of teased him. I was like, okay, nerd. But seriously, that's really cool.
Yeah, Orcrist, the Goblin Cleaver is the name of the swords. And we learned about the names of the swords in The Hobbit, actually.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that ain't Lord of the Rings. That's Hobbit shit. It's great.
Well, same universe, right?
Yeah. But I do believe when he wrote or started making The Hobbit, it wasn't originally connected to his lore stuff. It was
Oh,
just a fun
right,
little
yeah.
story he was telling his kid. And then he started shaping them together and used Lord of the Rings to kind of combine The Hobbit and the Silmarillion. Thank you for the fat suckers, Cole.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, Orcrist the Goblin Cleaver is an elven sword from Gondolin, the mate of Glamdring, which is...
Oh, okay.
Glamdring is the other sword. Meaning they're besties. And Gandalf owns it. Glamdring. Who got Orcrist? Did he get both? No, he fought with a staff. And Glamdring.
Yeah, because it's like Leon had said that there is a name for Gandalf's staff as well.
I don't know the name of it, but I believe it.
Leon, wake up! What's the name of the thing? Just kidding.
Orcrist was forged alongside its mate, Glamdring, by elf smiths. Oh, that's right. Elves are the smiths in this. They're the ones that make the weapons. The dwarves are the ones that make the jewelry.
See shit.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Hades, in a way. Or Orcus, where he was the god of the underworld, but that meant he was also the god of jewels. He was rich because that's where jewelry and metal and gemstones came from. The ground. And anything under the ground was his domain. Which is why, fun fact, Persephone is technically the queen of above and the queen of below. Because flowers grow above the ground and their roots go underneath. So she was of both worlds. Which I find really cool. Also, dwarves are just dope. Getting back to dwarves are dope. I had to do a lot of Norse studies. And, well, sort of. It's sort of Norse studies. Dwarves didn't really make weapons all that often. I believe they made Thor's hammer, but they made it too small for him.
I love the fancy nerd from Lowen.
What? Are you talking about me?
Look,
Hmm?
it's in italics.
It's in italics.
Yeah, so it's fancy.
Oh.
It's also in cursive.
Nerd. Dwarves be like, hammer. Yeah, no, literally. I also believe they created Sif's hair. They forged her new hair. They were kind of like the Hephaestus in a way, where it's like, oh yeah, you can pretty much, they can just forge anything. They can make anything, really. Because Hephaestus straight up made lightning bolts and a person. He made the first woman, Pandora. He crafted her, which is fucking cool to think about. A fun fact, that's why Alex, my blacksmith and apprentice of Hephaestus, knows how to make bodies. He has learned, and he was on the way for making Aaron a new body with Liam, his protege, aka Hephaestus's reincarnation, before Aaron died.
I'm so upset to hear that.
Yeah, the unmade, like, the body that they were going to put him in is just laying there with a shroud. Meanwhile, Ruvik is killing himself looking for his soul. Are you okay?
Don't say that. Just like, oh, the body he would have had that would make him better is still here, and it's under a burial shroud, just hanging out.
It's at the forge, and Alex has never shown anyone. Him and Liam packed it away the day Aaron died, and they couldn't get him in the body in time. Because Edgar wasn't there to help.
Edgar!
Edgar was in jail. He got thrown in prison.
People who are important need to stop being thrown in jail.
Edgar
In
was the
this
first to
goddamn
go to
story.
jail. Why do you think everyone's trying to get him out? Well, Owen's trying to get him out at least. He's like, wait, no, he's not supposed to be in prison. He's supposed to be cool. That's why this timeline that they're in is so fucked. Because they're like, wow, shit went sideways.
I'm gonna fight. I don't know who I'm fighting or where I'm directing this, but I'm gonna fight.
You are technically fighting the dice Leon rolled to see what the timeline was gonna be.
Alright, me and that plastic. 1 ring, 5 minutes.
Just start crunching on
win.
it. Leon, give me your dice. Just start chewing.
Start just ferally chewing on them, just like that cookie.
How dare you kill Aaron and put Edgar in prison? Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Literally.
Alex is sad as fuck, by the way. Y'all haven't gotten to see him yet.
No.
He's too busy going, holy fuck, why am I seeing so many demons? Because the demons are invisible to most eyes, because they make sure not to be seen. But Alex he's technically blind in his physical eyes, but he can see through his third eye. It's always been open, and it's always let him see the true face of someone, like if a demon is, like, shapeshifted or whatever. He can always see their true forms. So seeing them flying around haphazardly, he's having a panic attack. He's like, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I gotta do something about it.
The cork was removed between this plane and hell, so...
Yeah, thank Duncan. Thank you, Duncan.
Thanks, Duncan, but also can I thank you, bye.
Yeah, Vinay's right there.
I know, I take him.
Hey, Tiki, he's mine.
Yeah, I take him.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off and get some lunch.
I miss you.
Oh,
alert.
some good lunch.
Get some food, though. You need to eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Enjoy.
pasta for Vandal.
Pasta.
Vandal is good.
Pasta.
I just adore Vandal. And I adore Trivium. I'm trying to get this shit off the ground again, though.
Eat. Okay. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Pet, pet, pet.
I'm sure that body will not be a plot point later. I don't know.
God,
That's
can you
Leon.
imagine? Jeez.
Yeah.
No, we just have a fully functional body of
Yeah, it just doesn't have a
Aaron.
soul in it.
Just no soul in it.
Nope.
Be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Don't say that. That'll fuck up everyone in the Fontaine family. Because Aaron's a Fontaine. Fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have heard that name, I'm sure, a few times now. Edgar Fontaine, John Fontaine, Callistra Fontaine, Soma Fontaine. I love Soma. Soma's a good boy. Ruvik and Soma are so cute.
Puts random entity into Aaron's body.
Please don't do
in
that.
the
Please, please do not do that. Don't give Leon any ideas, y'all, motherfuckers. Stop.
Me speaking it into existence.
You know what kind of a fucking DM he is. He will do it, and then he'll hurt me. Would you
Listen.
kindly? No! Now that I'm home, I set a new personal best as a single DM, 10 players. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of
Oh
players.
my god.
Yeah, that body better not be a fucking plot point later, I swear to God.
Have body will plot point.
Narg. Something
Situation.
happens, Alex will tear it apart. He knows every single mechanism inside that thing. And yes, it's not like a robot body. It is a fully fledged flesh and blood body, but it is made from metal. Metal just with a very interesting property. Because Hephaestus. Don't give the DM ideas, you might just forget it. That's why I don't say shit if I think of something awful, because I know Leon will do it. He will fuck me up.
Oh, hi, little kid. Little kid.
And then he fucks me up anyway.
Where the fuck are the fucking
Hi, baby.
generators?
What's she doing? What's she doing?
My cat is being adorable and I am petting him.
I'm petting you. Little boy. Hi, little boy. Nice little boy.
Oh, is that Ghostface?
What? Oh, you're playing your game.
Yeah.
I'm just petting my cat. Don't mind me.
Okay.
But yeah, V-name might become relevant at some point, because I know how the kids can get to Edgar, but the kids need to figure out how to get to Edgar. Because the way Owen sees it, we just got stuck in a new timeline because we did something Edgar told us to do. Edgar, come tell us how to fix it.
Hi, Kevin.
And I know Marco's already gotten pulled into it a little bit because Marco is a nosy fuck that can't leave well enough alone. And I feel like he's going to eventually start pulling other people in as well. Into the fact that, hey, shit's fucked. Cecil, can I not have your butt in my face?
What
Kid.
if button face?
No button face. You don't need what's over there. What are you
But
doing?
look at his magnificent butt.
No, I don't need to see your butt cheeks. I don't need to see your dumb little starfish. Get out of here. Go on. Hi. I kiss your face. Kiss your face. I don't know if you guys can hear me smooching my cat, but I'm smooching my cat.
Hi, sweetheart.
Kiss your face. Who's a boy? He loves kisses. As a level 17 DM, I will make you regret things. Yeah? Leon does the same thing. He's like, tee, but what if? And I'm like, wait, no. But he gave me back baby girl, so I'm happy for now until he does something worse to hurt me. Hi. Mwah.
Sweet boy.
He keeps nuzzling his face into my mouth because he wants kisses.
You want kisses?
Also, is the level how many years you've been DMing?
Hi, paws man.
I will smooch you. I will smooch you to the ends of the earth, cat. I swear to God, you're way too cute.
Bye, bye. Oh, goodbye. You run away. Run away, kitty.
No, I'll share the checklist. Oh, there's a checklist? I'm probably a level -2. You can
Oh,
drop it in
shit.
VC chat now, peekies. I also might be ending soon because I want to prep and also eat because I'm a little hungry. Cecil, what are you doing? My noggin! Wait, what? You heard me talking about you then. Hey babe, we discussed Castlevania for like 20 minutes and I kept needing you, but you weren't here. It made me sad. I didn't know why Infinite Corridor was butt. I was dead. What the heck? Oh, I was dead. Yeah, you were Schneeby's Judgment. Apparently the Infinite Corridor in Saint Germain is from the PlayStation 2 game. Yeah, Curse of Darkness. That's all you need to know. I'm assuming it's because Judgment is the reason it uses the Infinite Corridor to do its thing. Curse of Darkness is where it came from, but Judgment used it as a stupid plot point. Okay. I understand now. Also, I'm drawing a man with big tits.
You draw men with small tits sometimes, or
Sometimes, if they're twinky enough.
fair
But
enough.
then they
So I
just
guess
have
I-
fat ass, so like, either
And
way, they're
breedable
thick
hips.
as fuck. Yeah, and breedable hips. Curse of Darkness, wrong. Curse of Ra.
Yeah.
Lilin, you joke. I could probably just try to read that for you. I can read Egyptian.
Yeah,
Granted,
no.
everything you
I know
posted
what-
was just logographs.
Yeah, I know the bit that he's doing. It's from that Tumblr post.
Oh no,
that-
I've seen it. It's
yeah,
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's like you essentially just put the alphabet out in Egyptian. with
It's
a
not even
random
the
A at
alphabet.
end.
It's their emojis.
Yeah, but it was just like Roman curse. A B C D E F G H I J K.
Yeah, I see it. So, killed a PC. Okay, I've never killed a PC, so I'm already level 0. Nerfed an item. Used kobolds. Been a player. But what if I've done... Oh, what everything I have done. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Also, the many fucking fruits. Babe, look what I drew. I drew Glossy and Bine in their respective domains. You'll see it on
Is Beanie
stream.
one of those cats that chews up cardboard?
He will. If given the chance. If his cat tendencies take over, he will chew cardboard a little.
Am I being chased right now? Oh my god, I am. I didn't even fucking see his ass.
Let's see. I've never killed an NPC. I've never nerfed an item.
Damn chasers.
Damn it. Okay.
Been a player. Question sanity. Yeah. You can certainly try is my favorite line. Counterspell. I'm gonna do this. Played more than one edition. Yes. I have not DM'd for children. Ran a one-shot. No. Ran a campaign. No. To a party. So you touch it? I'm level 9.
Level 9 DM that's never DM'd.
I've DM'd, just not well.
Direct
So I'm
messages doesn't count.
Damn. According to that, I am level 17.
Nice. I'm level 20, so Leon, that sounds about right. He's literally done all
Only thing-
of this.
Only things I haven't done are party of 8+, 2 or less, and Big Bad killed in first round of combat.
I know
Everything
Leon's
else did
done two or less because I was part of that too. And he also did a one player
That's
with
called
his
ERP,
brother.
it doesn't count.
What? No. There was me and his cousin.
Oh, you're telling me that like your 3-player thing, like including the GM, wasn't just you two and Cecil?
Yeah.
But yeah, he also did a solo with his brother.
That's just writing a book back and forth.
Yeah.
I swung it all. Yeah, he's done it all. You have
Between
used
this man's
mimics. In fact, mimics are one of my favorite things about your your world. Mimics are great. I'm trying to read this Curse of Ra. I'm trying to find the okay, here's the original. Yeah, no, it's literally just the first 50 characters of their logographs, which is just saying you grabbed a bunch of their emojis. It's not even their alphabet. It's their emojis. I DM
Curse
for
of
kids
Ra.
every other week. Cute.
Curse of Ra, smiley face, winky face.
Yeah,
tired
pretty
face.
much. That's all it's saying. One is an artisan, a king, laborer, another artisan, a priest, water bearer, worship. There's another worshiper here. It's just logograms.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the idea that it's just ancient emojis. You could be writing in Chinese and write nothing but emojis that are squished together. Because the way Chinese works, it's like this. Here's a tree. and then here's the moon. Like, that's a letter. That's how they write.
Yeah. I remember when my dad was studying Chinese ahead of his trip to China. He found the symbol for happiness was a woman and a pig under a roof, as in you have a wife and you have food. The symbol for strife was two women under a roof, as in you got too many bitches.
I'm sure that's how they remember it sometimes. Curse of Twitch. No! I'm technically a professional DM since I do it for an organization. That's fair. Leon might be publishing his TTRPG at some point. Blinks, blinks. Hopefully. Well, I know he at least...
points left.
I know he actually wants to make it an actual, like, MMO that you can play.
Better get coding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told him that. But also, we might be using Hightail first when it comes out, so that we can, like, make it easier on us for making shit.
Yep. Better get coding.
I can't code Hightail. Hightail's not out yet.
I miss you.
I miss you,
I
Sam.
Bye.
Yeah.
See you guys
later.
See you Vandal.
See you at Vandal. Oh, that's right. I'm actually going to do this. Grabs. Grabs you. Grabs you. Runs away.
Well.
Yaka's still buried in pats. I still want to see what's haunting Gregor. We get to see what happened with Maestro almost immediately. I
You
want to
don't
know what's haunting
It could be
Gregor.
unrelated. It could be unrelated.
Oh god, what if they are related though?
No, don't say that. Yagastella the Burning Sands is an absolute rage beast. I love him though. You know,
So how does my
maybe if him and Maestro did just like knock it out, maybe he'd calm down. If he just got to
I
nut.
have plans.
how does Maestro feel about being a knight?
Okay, so how?
Yeah.
They're both homing right
Don't
now.
worry about it. Yeah.
What do you mean? Well, now, yeah. They're both
Okay.
homing.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Just because does C1 know about the joke about us like seeing like us in C2 see like drawings and everything left behind by C1 and just loudly exclaim, "Who the fuck is that?"
It goes both ways.
Yeah.
Really? There's instances of that in C1?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Once in a while it does happen. And we're like, oh my god, who's that? My poor boy. Someone just tell him who's chasing him down. I'm so fucking curious.
You know, it's a guy.
It's gonna be really funny or horrifying, and I don't know which.
then
Right
the
now he's
funniest
angry
thing-
at his feelings because why? Why are they feelings? Is that what you mean?
Okay, but what if the really funny thing to do is to like leave you full of anxiety and then play the love potion entirely straight?
No, it's so... Where it just turns into a cute little romance and I'm still on edge the
Yeah,
whole
you're just
time.
like, okay,
Fuck.
When's it gonna happen?
And you have to just like write out an entire like scene. Gregor learns like love, and it's why he tears up into like the third tier class.
Hmm. Damn.
Fucking
It's
hilarious.
kinda gay.
Yeah,
He already shoots rainbows. Let's not make him gayer.
It's
always be
Pride
gay.
Month, you fuck.
Yeah. When else are you gonna be gay?
You're right. It's Pride Month, you fuck.
Okay, you were laughing without doing the push to talk. I was wondering why. Like,
No, I was laughing. It was just wheezing and it didn't come through.
yeah, okay, because like that was
Was went completely
absolutely-
silent.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Good. So many fucking fruits.
So many fucking fruits. Anyway, I'm gonna do this. Let's put down my stuff
No, this.
and walk over here. I'm going to raid. I'll finish this art piece later, but until uh-oh. I didn't copy one of the there we go. I didn't copy the name right. But I will see you guys later. We will do more stuff. Raid Shadow Legends, no. I'm not raiding Shadow
Stream
Legends.
sponsored
No, it is not. But grab your messages. The top one is if you have my emails, the second is if you do not. And I will see you guys later.
Later, taters.
I want to go prep for Vandal.
Yeah,
Oh,
do it.
I will.
yeah.
I'm
Do
gonna.
it, you won't.
Yep. Cafe's closing. I'm shutting the door. I'm pushing you out. Push, 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 push.
Oh, what
No,
the
you
fuck?
can't.
Out in the rain?
But, yeah. Out in the rain.
I live here now.
No.
How?
Get out. Push, 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 push.
My house now.
No! I'll be doing World Building Wednesday tomorrow, I think. I don't know what it's gonna be about, but it's gonna be about something. I figured it out. Anyway, bye!